Okay, there's that. Good. Race for VIP, and you can't stop. I can't stop you. Well, there is no race for VIP here. Thankfully. Well, not thankfully. It is fun to do the marble. Ads, yeah. Yeah, ads are kind of getting prevalent on YouTube right now. It's kind of something because a lot of advertisers just aren't paying as much right now. Okay. You seem to have seen the music. I have seen the music. Yes. I did find it. Okay, we'll wait about a minute longer so then we'll get going. Yeah, it's a catchy song. I kind of like it. Goat Simulator. I've never played Goat Simulator. Never have. I wanted to. Yeah, welcome Sylvian. I've never played Goat Simulator. It's looked funny, but I've just never have. Okay, there goes Stream Elements. It's 1902. What would that be? 702 for you? That's not too bad. I honestly wonder how many people's sleep schedules I've messed up. Or not messed up, but affected through streaming. So no, UK, it's kind of late for you guys. I know Russia, it's even later. But for me, it's midday. Today's your last day of holidays. RIP. Okay. Let's do this, though. So we're going to be playing some Satisfactory. I haven't played this on YouTube, but I have played it on Twitch. I figured it would be good to play this in conjunction with the video I released yesterday. Figured that would work pretty well together. I just realized my mic settings weren't running, so now I should actually sound like myself. Nintendo Freak said she joined soon. Alright. Sounds good. Let me see. Where did I put desktop here? Here it is. Turn you off. There we go. So we should be all set here. Now you should be able to actually see the gameplay. But yeah, the mission is to build a fuel plant. Oh yeah, it's the old... Hold on. I kind of ran out of time setting all this up. Do I have that background? Hold on, let me add it. Add existing. Should be... Here we are. I am so professional. Don't worry about it. Okay, so let's put this down here, and then we zoom it out so that way it looks good. Now I just got to fix my title and everything else, and then we'll be all set to go. Okay. There we go. But yeah, I don't know what it is about this game, but I just love it. It's so chill. It's so casual. It's like not stressful. I mean, there are a few stressful parts. Especially up in the radiation forest. There's a green cat up there that you gotta watch out for. Oh yeah, I don't have arachnophobia mod on. So, good luck, everybody. I might as well just announce that. Okay. There we go. Give everybody a heads up, because I know arachnophobia mode is like one of the common ways to play this, but I don't actually like it that much. I mean, it's handy for the spiders, but once you get used to them, they're not that bad. And also, I found the big spiders, I have a lot of trouble with their hitboxes if I am in arachnophobia mode. So yes, this is my Satisfactory world that I have been playing on. I've put a lot of hours into this. This is my second playthrough. The first, if you saw on Twitch, was utter spaghetti. I figured this time I wanted to do something a little bit different. Hello, Piney Robot. How's it going? This time I wanted to be a bit more organized, so I've decided to actually build a nice looking factory here. So right now we have the bottom floor as everything coming in. Good, how about me? I'm doing all right. Yeah, here's the bottom floor. We get a bunch of different raw materials coming in. Everything's getting sunk into right here that I don't need. I need to figure out stairs still, but second floor, I am producing modular frames. I'll show you guys here. The inside is a little bit of spaghetti, but the outside's not bad. So yeah, here we're producing modular frames, which all get loaded up into this container here. The modular frames then get ported up another level. That goes all the way up here. Earlier we bullied a government facility by raiding their nukes. Well, that sounds like they got a skill issue. But yeah, the modular frames come up here and gets combined with a lot of other things into making heavy modular frames. That is, in my first playthrough, I ran out of these so fast, so I decided to actually produce a lot of these. I can actually overclock this a little bit. That produced 15. Let me see what this guy is. Yeah, 15, so now that should be perfectly balanced. And on the very top floor here, if I don't die, on the very top floor, I am producing motors. And I also have a massive window wall here, which looks really pretty. Yeah, this guy here. And look out over the landscape, get a nice view of everything. Golden rule number 1, don't get dead. Very, very true. But yeah, this is my motor facility. So now I'm making motors. I'm making heavy modular frames, and I have started down the path of fuel. Now I'm going to be setting up a turbo fuel generator. And that, let's see. I've already started work on it, locating where I need to go. So this is my sulfur. To make turbo fuel, you need to combine sulfur and coal into compacted coal, and then that turns into turbo fuel. Do I even have that unlocked? Let me see. You play Kingdom 2 Crowns? Nice. Let me go back over here. Because I don't think I need... I think I already have it. Let me check. Pipeline engineering, no. Monorail, I don't need. Let's see. When do I get turbo fuel? Yeah, we'll get all prepped for that. Tier 5 oil processing. Let's see. I thought I did that. Yeah, Tier 5 oil processing. So I do have turbo fuel. No. Hold on. I remember what this is. I actually have to research it over here. 2 days until Pancake Day, until Mardi Gras. Yes. So yeah, I need to make some compacted coal and packaged fuel. That way I can actually make the turbo fuel. And in doing so, then we can actually make the thingy. Yes. Mardi Gras, it's always... I haven't actually seen punch keys around here, and I'm very surprised. Normally, for Mardi Gras, all the stores around me sell punch keys. It's like all across America, too. I've seen them back in Indiana. It's a thing. But yeah, you go and you get punch keys, which are like donuts. They're powdered sugar coated, and they're fruit filled. They're a bit different of a style. Okay. There's that. So that'll make my turbo or the compacted coal. But yeah, I haven't seen punch keys this year, and I don't know why. I'm a little sad. Okay, let's put that there just for a moment. Let's see. Compacted coal, so I can dump you all in here. Yes, punch keys, or Paz keys as I always called them as a kid, because it's what it looks like. Okay, so now I need to go package fuel. So I need a packager. We go grab the materials I need to build a packager. Then I can run over to my oil production and I can do the packager and I can get all the fuel that I need. So that way I can research the turbo fuel so I can actually build this thing. So that way I stop blowing fuses. I was like, I finally took so much time to get oil production unlocked. Like it took me quite a while because I was like maxing out my coal generators that I have. But I was so proud when I got it. I was like, yes, finally I don't have to worry about running out of power. And then I build the fuel generators and I'm like already maxing them out and I haven't done anything. It's like, well, I need more power. Raspberry filled, apricot filled, or chocolate cream filled, covered in powdered sugar. Apple is also in there too. Apple punch keys. Those are not as good because those are like the apple tends to be like this sugary paste kind of. Raspberries I like the best. Chocolate's good too, but that's a lot of sugar. Yeah, let's go on out here. I have 2 coal plants running, 8 generators each, so 16 coal generators. So we have decent power, but I'm using a lot of it. Let's see, what do we got? Yeah, producing 1951 megawatts, and I need a lot more, so that's what we're gonna do. I gotta say though, this game is so pretty. Like the sunrise here and the fog, and if you get it just right, you can actually get God rays, like right here. It's hard to see, but right around that tree, cutting through the leaves. This game is just so chill. I mean, you can go adventuring and make it stressful, running into the radiation forest and getting yourself KO'd. That is definitely a thing you can do. I remember the first time I went up there, it was so dangerous. There's so many enemies everywhere, and it's a deep forest, so they can hide behind stuff. And there's also, that's one of the few areas that the green cats can spawn. I think they're technically called elite stingers. Yeah, here's my start of my fuel oil production. Okay. So now let's run over here. This is 3 refineries producing heavy oil, residue, and plastic. And then this one here produces my fuel. But for right now, I want to just run a packager. You got attacked as you send out your builders to chop down trees. Well, sounds like your builders got some skill issues. Ah, shoot, I need copper sheets. Yeah. Set you to package fuel. Oh, empty canisters. There's like so many things that I need to do for this. Like you need to turn the plastic into canisters and then you can feed those directly into your packager. I need copper sheets so that way I can actually run the pipe into this. Okay, so where's there's a power line. 3 died. Oof. Well, those 3 had severe skill issues. Need a sawmill. Yep. Get a nice big bandsaw sawmill. Okay, let me run back, grab some copper sheet, then I can run back to the refinery. Then I can pump the fuel into the packager. And then that should let me actually get the package fuel, so then I can unlock everything. Yeah, this game is really pretty. It's like, I feel like the aesthetics are a little bit similar to Skyrim, like kind of the fantastical world, but it's like upscaled. No, not upscaled, but like it would be the next step, I feel like. It just looks good. Okay, so now just race all the way back here. Thankfully with the feet thing, here with Blade Runners, I can get back and forth decently quickly. Yeah, it would also be good to go adventuring too. Like once I get stuff set up, then I can go adventuring and see what else is out there, because I need more hard drives so that way I can unlock a ton of alternate recipes. Okay. But yeah, you can have your lights turn on at night. It's a really nice effect. So you get over here and you can see that guy. All right, this one isn't as bright as it should be. Let me see what's up with him. I get distracted by every shiny thing in this game. There we go. So now we get this all lit up here, so it's easier to see. So now copper sheets are right over here. I actually had some in my inventory earlier today. So I was setting up for the stream, but then I just foolishly dropped them all off. Oh yeah, there's my dog too, my little dog pen. I have a lizard dog tamed. Occasionally get stuff from it. It brought me a purple power slug once, and I was very happy with it. Okay. So back to the refinery. All right, stream doesn't seem too delayed today. I turned down the stream delay to ultra low latency, so it should be a lot more real time. I think it's still something like, yeah, about 5 seconds behind, I think. Okay. Yeah, right up there is the red bamboo forest. That is the really dangerous section up there. That and the swamp. I've died in the swamp a lot too. There's a lot of big spiders there. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, I need to make more rebar too. I'm running kind of low on that. Rebar for my rebar gun. I need explosive rebar. Yeah, spitters. You have arachnophobia. This is... You might see some spitters. I wish they would add like a flying dragon enemy to this game. I'd really like that. Like just a tiny thing that'd swoop down at you. I feel like that'd be so much fun. Okay, so now I have copper sheet. Instead of leaving it behind like a foolish person, I can connect that there, and then I can run that into there. So now all my canisters run into this. Now we just power you up, and we just chill for a second, and this packages my fuel for me. Or it should, anyway. Alright. Let me do this real quick. Come on. Yeah, let me break off both of these fuel. I think I have enough. Yeah, I have just enough power to do this. So hopefully we start diverting all of it into the packager here. You burned across your entire pinky because someone left a burner on, and now you're in a long handshake with a bag of dumplings. A bit of a skill issue. Yep. It definitely sounds like a skill issue. But no, hopefully your pinky heals quickly. Burns hurt. They like really hurt. Okay. Come on. Can I put a pump here? I think I can. Yeah, I can. Let's do that. Try and force it down the pipe. Pumps in this game are really weird. Like, fluid doesn't behave exactly like you think it would. Sometimes it does, but not always. Yeah, hopefully your finger heals up quick. Okay. There we go. So now we're starting to package. All right. Just a smidgy left for that. So while that's going, I'm going to go start exploring, I think. Also found out why you couldn't find the OST on YouTube. Why is that? Okay, it's starting to produce faster. Let me max this real quick. The OST is in a DLC. Ah, okay. We're going on a learning journey. Yep. Yeah, while that's going, I think how many rods do I have? 79. Not tons. If you have enough iron rods, you can just literally build a ladder straight up to the top. That's just fun to do. But instead, oh yeah, the purple slug over there, purple power slug. I'm gonna see if I can get that one real quick. Then I'll come back for the fuel. Then we should be all set, I think. Okay, let's do this. One thing I do like about this game is that there's so many little areas for you to explore. There's like tiny little caves everywhere with a little bit of adventuring in them. Climbing Jacob's ladder, yes. Man, I haven't thought about that carnival game in a long time. But no, there's like the whole land here, and there's enemies to fight there, but there's also little things to explore and discover. Like, you never know when you're just gonna stumble across a cave. Don't know exactly where I'm supposed to start for that, but let's just do it this way. Oh, shoot. I think somebody's trying to attack me right now, too. Just casually build a ladder on top of a ladder. Here we are. No, isn't that Jacob's Ladder, that carnival game with the rope ladder, kind of horizontal? You're supposed to get across without it tipping on you. I don't think I've ever seen anybody win that. Oh, I need iron plates. I don't think I can get this guy. Let me grab these, though. Then, oh yeah, the spitter. He died here. Yeah, I can't, unless I build a ladder. I think I can do a ladder. Where's my bacon? Here's my bacon. We'll have to eat some bacon too. Yeah. Don't know about that. It's an old gospel song. Okay. I do know it is a Bible story. Shoot, I can't get off. That way I can't just drop or else I'll die. I don't have any more food. Well, we got to be very careful. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, shoot. The story of, what is it? Jacob seeing the vision of angels climbing to and from heaven. We got berries. Okay, let's eat that up. Yeah, the Goat Simulator song. I like it. It's catchy, it's weird, and it's quirky. Somebody said that this is what goes on in their brain most of the time. Okay. Right over here. Let's go back here. I should have all the packaging done. So I should be able to grab that and run. Hook up the fuel generators again. Okay. Oh, we are actually using the batteries. Huh. Yeah, we're using them a little bit. A lot of people say the original Goat Sim music caused them motion sickness. How would that happen? That's kind of weird. Like, I guess it would be a little... I mean, the music is quirky, definitely quirky. But I don't know how you get motion sickness from it. Okay, let's get you. Just wait for this to finish packaging, then we can get rid of it. So that way we get all the fuel. Okay, so that's done. It's a due to memories of the game. Okay. Oh, we got a ticket. It's like the tickets. I kind of like the tickets too. It's like the fairground, or not fairgrounds, but all those old places like Chuck E. Cheese or wherever where you have to get tickets to buy little prizes or whatever. Except in this game, you can use tickets to buy walls. Okay. So let's get back to the base. I now have everything I need to research the turbo fuel. So we'll research that, then I'll unlock it, so that way I can actually build the turbo fuel farm. And they don't know why? I'm not sure why either. Sometimes music does weird stuff. Sometimes people are weird, though. Could be the music, could be people. Who knows? Okay. So let's get back to base here. I didn't actually realize that Coffee Stain Studio did Goat Sim 2. I always thought that that was just like some one-off game some studio did, and that was like the only thing they ever did. I never realized that the people who did this also did Valheim and other games too. Okay, so right back here. I could also build a car. There's my base. There's a Space Needle. I'm very proud of this base. It is kind of a box, but it's like so much better than the spaghetti I had earlier. Running conveyor belts across the entire landscape. Okay, so I saved a hard drive here. Let's grab you. I have the turbo or the compacted coal somewhere. Or did I leave it in this? I might have left it in that. Yeah, I left it in that. Okay, let's go research turbo fuel, and then we'll go off to the sulfur farm. I never actually built a turbo fuel generator before. My first playthrough, I went straight from coal to nuclear. We could also do some smokeless powder too, start building the rifle. But we'll get there later. So, sulfur. I believe it, yeah, it's over that way. I kind of remember where it is. So, let me see what I need. I need a truck. I need a truck station. I'll need probably a miner or two. Trying to think of everything I need before I get there so I don't miss anything. I'll need an assembler. Then I think it's a fuel generator, isn't it? What does turbo fuel come from? Oh, you need standard fuel and coal. Okay. And the compacted coal. I wonder if I can build it over by my already existing fuel factory. That could work. Just turn the fuel generators into compacted or into turbo fuel generators. So I need... Here, let me go back. Let me pick up the stuff over here where I was building it. Because if I need oil... Well, no, I think there's oil over there. Let me check. Because I can build more refineries. This music is just quirky. I like it. Yeah. Let's do this. I don't think I got any new walking music. Yeah. Let's just do area math. Yeah, music has weird effects on people. Sometimes music can put people into trances or do some really weird stuff. Okay, so here's some of the coal already. Sulfur was... Oh, there's my docking station. Yeah, let me get over to the docking station. I'll see if there's any oil nearby there. And if there is, I can keep working over there. If not, then I'll just move everything over to my current oil production. And that's my plan. Okay, let's max out on health because I think this is quite the drop here. Yeah, there's everything. So where is oil? Is there any oil nearby? Uh, 1,000 meters this way. I don't really like this. So let me see what we got here. So we got the oil. Where's the oil? Oil is way up there. Oh, shoot. That's up high, too. Yeah, I don't think this is a very good spot to build the turbo fuel. So we're going to move all of this over to my current oil production and call it good with that. Okay. Sulfur I don't need. I think I got everything. Oh, there's this crate here. Oh, that's a lot of sulfur. Modular frames. I don't really need modular frames. Well, I don't need grass. We can get rid of the grass. There we are. Now let's get back to base and continue work on this. So I think there is pack up everything into boxes. Boxes get hard to find. Yes. Sometimes it is hard to find boxes. Okay, let's kill these guys. So I can get the... Oh, there's a purple slug nearby. Oh, okay, this is actually kind of a dangerous spot. I don't like this. Especially with that big charger. He's a dangerous guy. Okay, good, good, good. There's him, he's down. Ouch. Okay, I need to eat. I wonder what the first game was to make eating actual healing. Okay. Trash bags for all your clothes, though. Yes. Trash bags for clothes work so much better than boxes or anything. Especially for clothes on hangers. That works really well. Hold on, let's build a ladder up to this. Okay, I think I got everything in here. That just leads down. Let me see if this goes anywhere. I haven't been here before. Oh, nope, that just leads down. There's nothing in here. That's what I like about this game, is that it's just so big and the map is so well detailed that even though I've already put over 100 hours into the game in my first save, like, there's just so many caves and places that I've never been. Okay, where is he going? I need him to get out of this bush so I can get his stuff. I'm gonna die again. Okay, I need to... Oh, there's an artifact. I need to take it kind of careful. Let's put that there. We'll eat our bacon. Then we'll eat our berry. Yeah, trash bags for clothes works well. I know there's a lot of debate over how's the best option to pack clothes and stuff. Like, is rolling stuff up better, or is... like, yeah. Rolling stuff up or laying everything flat. I'm sure some Harvard student somewhere has studied this in depth. Okay, so right over here. Oh, I'm right by my old coal facility, right over there. Okay, what's in here? I don't think I can go. Well, no, I have nuts. I can go in. An artifact. I really don't care about the artifacts. They're cool, but they don't do anything yet because the game is still early access. So I don't want to take too much time right now to collect anything because I have no idea what it's going to do later. So instead, we'll just leave them. Yeah, I'll just use the current fuel production. I'm going to need a lot more refineries, I think. I forget what the total is. I think it's you can run 8 refineries off of 1 pure maxed oil siphon. There's an endless supply of opinions about everything. Yep. Heard it before. Opinions are like buttholes. Everybody has one, but they all stink. Okay. So let's get over here. This song is actually... I still need to turn this one down. Let me do that right now. There. So, yeah. Refinery. Oh, it doesn't tell me how much it uses. How much the base one is. Oh yeah, I have motors. So I can make a few of these. We'll really up the fuel production here. So I have 3 over there. So if I do 5, that means that I will have a total of 8. And that should make a ton of fuel for me. So let's go up. Let's grab some... I'm good on modular frames. I need the beams here, which are right here. So that's good there. Now we go over to motors, which is my 3rd floor. Or 4th, I think, actually. And yeah, I'll just grab a 50 of that. Perfect. So now I have all the motors I need. We have everything to make all the refineries. One thing I do like about this game is the little trucks that you see driving around. If you actually get touched by one of those, they make you ragdoll. I think only vehicles in this game do that, not like trains or anything, actual cars. So if you stand in front of this guy here, you just kind of go limp for a second and then just pop right back. It's kind of cute. Okay, so let's head over here. Yeah, I'm going to have to move my fuel generators around a bit. Just because I still have my... Yeah, I have my copper sheet. I'm good there. Move them around a little bit just because I need space for all the refineries. Can you have 1 fuel? How about 5 fuel? How about 10 fuel? How about 20 fuel? What movie was that from? I remember that. It was a dog movie. It was talking about cookies. It was The Dogs Could Talk. It was a kid's movie. What was that? The Dogs Could Talk, but it was a kid's movie. And the kid had to... What was the plot? It was that basically... Now I'm like vaguely remembering it. But the kid had to could not teach the world that his dog could talk because his dog was a secret agent for something. Hello, Nintendo Freak. How's it going? Yeah, what movie was that? And then the kid ended up having to reveal that his dog could talk, so his dog lost the ability to speak. It was a weird movie. I remember that. Dr. Dolittle? No, not Dr. Dolittle. Because that was the one where he could only hear the animals. It wasn't necessarily that he was the only one hearing them speak and everybody else heard animal noises. But it was like the dogs could actually talk, but they only talked to the one kid. You've heard of similar, but not the exact same. Explain it again. It's a movie, a kid's movie. Came out probably 15 years ago or so, around that time. But it was where a kid... what is it? A family adopts a dog. But the kid learns that the dog can talk. Because the dog is actually a secret agent for an organization of dogs that is on a mission to save the world. The kid cannot reveal that the dog can talk because that will ruin the mission. But through the course of the movie events, the kid ends up being forced to reveal that the dog can talk. The dog then loses its ability to speak because the kid did that. But then the world is saved, the dog gets ability to speak again, and everybody lives happily ever after. You know what I'm talking about? See, you guys saw it too. What movie was that? I'm not crazy. But I don't remember it. I saw it as a kid, but what was it? Okay, let's move this guy over to here. Gonna search. Okay, so I'm not crazy. That did actually happen. Oh, I need computers. Let's get rid of sulfur. So I need a fuel generator. We'll put you right about there. Should be okay. It's a little hanging off, but we'll fix it. But no, like, that's just always been at the back of my mind. Like, I've always remembered it. The part about the dog losing speech is really familiar. Good boy. Maybe? I don't remember the name at all. So that could be it, and I just don't remember. Lenny the Wonder Dog? Was that it? Okay. Just searched it up. It could be that. I feel... Did everybody actually watch that movie? I mean, I didn't think it was that popular. I thought it was like some dumb kids movie, but I guess it's not. You guys know what I'm talking about. It must have been big. Don't know, you never heard about it? That's alright. So then we put you there. So now that's all joined up. So now I have more space to spread out the refineries here. Let's move this. Do I connect these anywhere else? No. You found it? What is it? It's Good Boy, an intergalactic dog pilot from Sirius. The dog star visits Earth to verify the rumors that dogs have failed to take over the planet. That's it. I think that's it. Wow. That is a throwback. I don't know why I'm... How did we even get here talking about that? 2003. Okay. So yeah, that would... How long ago would that be? 20 years ago? I'm a little off. Shoot, I'm running out of iron plates. Yeah, give me 20 Oh yeah, the 20 cookies. That's right. Okay, do I have an iron node around here somewhere? I hope so I can build more floor. Well, I can get rid of all this here. We can just nom this up if I'm going to keep all my fuel generation on one side. All right. You just built a bomb. Nice. Just feel like the mom, classic mom, like, all right, just try not to blow up the neighbors, honey. So let me put a refinery here. Then we can do another one here. There's that. Then let's see, this here breaks. I've been playing this game for over 100 hours, and I only on this playthrough did I figure out you could actually color things. You're bringing the bomb back to the neighbor's house. Well, sounds like they'll have a skill issue in the near future. So this one goes here. There's that, that. Okay. Can I tell you something really helpful? Sure. I know there's a way to automatically set the coloring in this. I don't know what it is. There, we'll paint this all as heavy as crude oil, so that's making plastic. I want all of these to make plastic. I think I can max them all too. Yeah, none of these have power. Yeah, I have enough shards to max them. You didn't watch that one, but man, there are a lot of dog-speaking dog cartoons out there. It's like a popular trend. Click Alt and scroll on my mouse wheel. Alt. What, while I'm building? Okay, let's get rid of that. I don't need that. So we have these. Yeah, these are all happy. I have everything balanced right now, so that way, it all... What is it? I have it balanced right now for the 3. Hold Alt. Okay. Hold on, let me merge this first. So I need... This goes this way. There. Let me line up all of these, so that way, as these produce plastic, it all funnels into my containers. I'm missing iron plates. Hold Alt and use the scroll wheel. Oh, there's multiple taskbars. I did not know that. That is good to know. Learning something new every day. Here, let's nom some of these here. You can set them. I did know about that. That's why I have Conveyor Belt Mark 3 and 4 differently. I didn't know you can set stuff. I didn't know there was multiple. I saw the wheel down here, but I never actually did anything with it. Now I can go to bed. I learned my one thing for the day. Okay. That goes there. So let's set these all up here. So that way, once these all set up, they produce evenly. How much power am I using right now? Okay, the batteries are at 100%. I'm gonna have to use them for a second so I can move around my heavy oil pipes here. Try and make it look a little bit nicer. Is that Redbird was too late? Well, too late to learn the thing? Okay, there's that. So now I want the junction here. Put that there so that way it sticks out a little bit more and not sitting in the middle of the conveyor belt. Okay, that I think is straight. The neighbors are attacking him. Ooh. Well, sounds like Redbird's the one with the skill issue now. Okay, right there, I think. What's going on there? I do actually like having the flow gauges here. I know they're not necessary per se, but I do like having them. Okay. These aren't powered up. I need to power these guys too. So we'll put you there. I need a lot more plates. I need just like a basic iron production. Is what I need. Just like something that produces plates, rods, and screws and just dumps them all into a chest. Okay, so that's filling up. I don't... Oh yeah, I need to re-up my pure production, or the crude oil production here. Here we are. There we go. So now we should be filling everything up. So 600. And each one does 75. Let me do some math here. So 75 times... How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 450. So I don't need full max on this. I just need enough for 450. Or just a smidgy over. Okay, right there, I think. It's about as close as I can get it. 188. Well, it's 187% look like. Yeah, just under. We'll keep it just over so that way it's happy. So now these are all producing. Plastic is going into the containers, but I need to set up the crude oil now, or heavy oil, I guess. Is heavy oil actually a thing? Okay, I need to remove these guys. so that way I don't make a mistake. I've seen that before. Somebody on the Satisfactory subreddit, like, they didn't realize that they had their splitter or pipe merger thing just off of where they needed it, like not actually on the line. Oh shoot, this one isn't lined up. I need it to look pretty. Okay. I've done spaghetti already. You just ate a rat, Redbird said. Well, as long as it tastes good. And then that goes over to there. So now this guy should be getting flooded with heavy oil. So I can max out the fuel production, I think. So yeah, the plastic containers are all filling up here. This one's getting kind of full now. But yeah, I have a smart splitter so that way whenever plastic maxes out, they'll head down the track here and get sunk. So I don't have to worry about that. Let me paint these here. So we'll set you to 319. Leggies. Give Nintendo freaking aneurysm. I mean, they are kind of leggies. I can see, like, that is definitely what I thought at first, but I can also see why they're called beans and also why they're called ticks. So they look kind of like everything. You may have accidentally blown up your neighbor's house. Well, now you don't have neighbors anymore. If you blow up your neighbor's house, but you don't have neighbors anymore, does that mean... Yeah, if you blow up your neighbor's house, does that mean you no longer have neighbors and you didn't blow up your neighbor's house because you don't have neighbors, or... Okay, how is this... Okay, what are you doing here? Okay, this guy isn't getting the heavy oil he needs. Can I do this? Let's find this spot right where it works. So instead, let's also put it at the very end here. You originally had neighbors, but now they're dead. Ah. Okay, there's that. So now that's heavy oil. So this should be getting more now, I think. So yeah, we got it flowing in from both ends. I still like Death Road to Canada music. Yeah, so that guy's maxed. He's doing okay. These down here are low. I'm not sure why. Here, let's do it. How do I want to do this? Let's try it this way. See if I can't, because the fluids in this game are weird. Put this back here, and then we can run over to you. So that way we can line up here, like that, and then pump that into there. So now I can add junctions to this guy. And there. So that way we can feed it to every sink. Why are you like this? Try and feed it to every single point. Okay. And let me just make sure that this guy is centered there. Yeah, I've seen many people on the Satisfactory subreddit say they want to give up on the game just because of fluids. Okay, so hopefully this feeds everything better. I don't know if it will or not, but that's my hope. Do I have a crude oil node nearby? Where's the next one? Is it over here? We got 200 meters away. I could actually pump this in. I think I have the copper sheets for it. No, 46 I don't. But yeah, I could funnel in another node here. What's this guy? Is he pure? If he's impure, I'm not gonna bother. Oh, he's pure. Yeah, I'm bothering. Where is it? Oil extractor here. Alright, it's gonna be a little messy, but that's okay. You gotta have at least a little spaghetti in your life somewhere. Okay, so this goes to right here, and then try and keep it level on the ground. Is that a lizard dog in the water? That is a lizard dog in the water. What's he doing here? That is a lizard dog walking away in the water. Okay. A banker just tried to steal a homeless guy's money. That is not a phrase I thought I would ever hear. I'm out of copper sheets now. Dang it. Do I need... Yeah, I kind of do. Well, no, hold on. We'll do it this way. I can remove all of these because this isn't doing too much right now. Hold on, let me just double check. Yeah, it's not doing much, so we'll get rid of all this. So that way I have the copper sheets I need to pipe it all in. There's that. Good, we can remove that too. Perfect. Average internet moment. If that case, then welcome. If that's the case, then welcome to Kingdom Crowns 2. Okay, so then you go to here. Then we'll run you to the far side. So now I need to run power back to the thing. Past the leggy bean tick. I think technically their name in game is like, what is it? It's like Space Whale Bean Tick thing. Like that's actually their name. Okay. There's that. I have some shards so we can max you out a lot. So now I have a lot of oil coming into my system. Okay, let's paint all this black so I know exactly what it is. I'm not a huge fan of doing this, but the nodes just aren't close. And it also takes a second for this to fill up. I wonder if they're going to overhaul how pipes work in 1.0 or before 1.0. Okay, there we go. So now we're getting the crude oil from the pure node coming in. It's going to take some time to fully fill up. Once I get pipeline Mark II, I'm going to be happy. No, it's mysterious creature. I know in the shop it is, but if you actually look up on the wiki what it is, it's like mysterious, or it's like the mysterious space tick whale thing is what it's called. Okay, so this guy is producing still. He's got some... Oh, okay. So yeah, now we're full here, so we got a lot pumping in. That's it, you're destroying the homeless guy. Oh, man. How to get banned on YouTube 101. Okay, so yeah, now this should be producing a lot of heavy oil. I could probably set up another refinery here. Okay, so yeah, this is maxing out, which means that these guys I can like start really going for. I'm also using up my battery. Okay, good. We're now keeping even with it. Okay, so these now use 30 per minute, so 90 total for the 3. And this is putting out 100. So I need actually one more fuel generator just to keep up with the heavy oil I'm running. And I haven't even turned this into turbo fuel yet. You go destroy your other neighbor's deserted home so you can make a lighthouse. 100 per minute. I want it to be 90 per minute. 90. Oh, I can do 90 exactly. Good. So yeah, 90 per minute keeps it perfectly balanced, so that way nothing backs up and nothing freezes. Now let's figure out where is a sulfur node. So I need sulfur and I need coal. Please tell me it's close by. It's not close by, is it? It's really not close by. Hello? 2,000 meters. Well, crap the bed. Okay, what about coal? Do I have any coal nearby? Yeah, 2,500 meters, 2,000 meters. This may not be a great spot for a turbo fuel depot. Coal is 1,000, 1,100. I want to do turbo fuel though. I guess I can. How? Let's see. How do I want to do this? AKA SCP Foundation. So I need an assembler. I need 2 assemblers, really. Which I have. I don't need refineries anymore, because that's okay. So for turbo fuel, it is... Oh, it is in a refinery, so I do need to build 1 still. So I need a few more things. Okay, so I need the assemblers, I need the refinery, and then that should... Let me see what all I need, because I mixed the fuel. Yeah, I mixed fuel and compacted coal to make the turbo fuel. So 076. I still don't know that game. I know that I kind of know what you guys told me, but I've also been told not to Google the creatures from it, so I don't actually know. Okay. So I guess we gotta actually start building our whole depot here. Let's get started on that. Turn these into... Once I make these into turbo fuel, I think I'm gonna be so much happier. I need some iron plates first. The mod is 076. What mod? Why didn't I use this node? That one's normal. Okay, I don't really need the normal node. I prefer 2 pure nodes. Okay, so let's go on back. No moderator. What do you mean? I am confused. Come on. Yeah. It's an event. Okay. Probably have to be there to know, to understand it. Let's see. Which one? I think I have iron. Yeah, I do have iron plates. That is for the modular frames. I think I can go snag some of those. Make all the foundations I need. So that way all my trucks and stuff run up on foundations, keeps it a bit more square. But yeah, I've showed off pictures of my base on Discord, so you already know what the outside looks like. There it is. I'm still building up though. I'm like looking for a floor 5. I don't know what to do for that. I might just make that as my overflow iron, basic iron production. Okay, so let's go on in. Let's go grab the plates. I think I'm okay on concrete. 463. I'm okay. I can grab everything else I need here too. So right up here, floor 1 is modular. here. So these guys, oh, that's my reinforced plate. So here's my regular plates. Just snag these here. Yeah, looks like everything's maxed out right now. I have a lot of modular frames. Is it already backed up in? Oh, no, it's not. It's almost there, though. Okay, so I got the plates for the foundations. Now I need encased beams and everything else. Motors I got on hand, thankfully. Encased beams I can snag pretty easily. Right here. Yeah, let's just snag all those. So now we go... Where is this? I'll actually steal all the concrete from this too. Actually, I don't need them portable miners. Okay. Actually, I did need the portable miners. That's okay. I can build more. So this is my heavy modular. I need the motors. I need cable, which is wire. Wire is not here because that's the next floor for the stators. It's a bit of an organized mess in here. Okay, so here's my wire. I can snag a bit there. And my motors are right over here. And we can snag those, so that's good there. Now I just need to make a few cable, make a few portable miners, which I can do on the spot, so I'm not too worried about that. Then I can continue. All right. I'll be glad when I get a faster car. I haven't unlocked the Explorer yet. I never really use vehicles in this game. I've heard a lot of things about them glitching. Like, I've heard people talk about driving their Explorer too fast. They get into an unloaded cave and they fall through the floor, and then their Explorer is trapped beneath the map forever. Okay. On in we go. Actually, where's my zipline? Here it is. We'll just zipline instead. I really think this game, someone should build a parkour map for this game. That would be so much fun. Like, the physics in this game work really well for it. So I feel like you can. Like, have zipline courses, have speed slide jumps that you need to make, running on wall edges. Like, I feel like there are options for this, especially if you can mod in or if the devs add in, like, ice platforms or anything like that. That mess with the physics a little bit. Okay. 2,000 meters, though. I don't know how far the trucks can go on coal. Got a George on my lap now. Come on, George, get off the desk. Oh, George, please don't nuzzle the microphone. I love my boy to death, but holy cow, he is needy. There's another leggy bean. Oi, don't eat the cord cat. George, don't do it. But yeah, just thinking of other stuff. I feel like a flying enemy would be really fun. Like a small bird or a bat or a tiny dragon that attacks you would be a lot of fun. George, stop eating the cables. Yeah. We're almost to sinking plastic. Let's see here. Yeah, silly George. He's a lovely boy. Love him dearly. But sometimes he's a nut job. Okay, so that's running there. Oh, hold on. I need my production stuff here. So I need to make cable. Which is right here. I cannot... stop it, George. I need... Okay, that's enough cable there. I'm going to make a ton more because I need it to actually run the wire to where I need to go. Because running 2,000 meters of wire is kind of expensive. At least on the cable front. I also like, too, that you can just press space and then click off of the crafting button and it just holds it down for you. I like that. Then I also need the 4 whatevers. Okay, I don't need empty canisters. These I can sink. Let me just build a quick thing here to... George, stop. Keeps nuzzling my microphone stand and shoving it into my face. Okay, get off the desk. There's that. So now I need a merger here. Roughly in line there. Cat, you stop. Roughly in line there. So now I can dump everything that I don't need from my inventory into there. So that way it all gets sunk. And it all works well. Okay, logistics. Let me make these into tier 3 conveyor belt. I also need to... What was it? Something else I feel like I needed to get rid of. I guess the quartz and the silica I don't need. Oh yeah, the animal remains. Let me do that real quick. George, stop eating everything. Yeah, all the hog, spitter, and stinger protein. And I feel like I should mention again, I am not playing with Arachnophobia mode on, so all the spiders are actually spiders. I don't know if we'll see any. We might. Especially because it's quite a hike to the coal and the sulfur. We'll probably come across a few. I don't like Arachnophobia mode just because the hitboxes are weird. Like, especially for the black and green cats. The hitboxes aren't where you think it is. Like, you have to aim center of mass and low to actually hit it. So I always miss. And it makes the fight a lot harder because of that. So I just turned it off. But once you get used to them, they're not bad. Okay. I'm sure the game devs have seen so many of the spiders that they're just used to it at this point. Alright, George, please stop eating all my cords. There's that. Let me go sink the animal remains. Get actually quite a few tickets from that. I don't think empty canisters sell for that much. Okay, there's that. So now I need to... Where do I want to put this? Yeah. George is a lovely boy, but he is weird. Okay, let's do it over here, I think. It's a little out of the way and makes my driving a little bit longer, but it'll be okay, I think. Because this way I can put everything here that I need to, and it's kind of out of the way. Then I can funnel that in. So, like, I can move the refinery to over here, the fuel, and then I can make the turbo fuel, and then I can pump it in from this side. That's my thinking. So I need to actually build the car stand here for it to drive on. And I have learned that the little sugar cube truck guy needs a lot of space to turn around. Because this thing cannot make turns for the life of it. Okay. Cat. George is a lovely boy, but sometimes he is so antsy. Okay. Let's put all the stands here, or all the slope. If we do a slow slope, then it will be okay. The truck has a bit of trouble with going up a 4 incline. George, all right, you gotta stop eating everything here. Come on. He's literally just sitting on my lap, just quietly nibbling the cords. It's like, cat, This is not going to end well for either of us. Okay, so there, and then there, so that's okay. Yeah, this will be okay, I think. So now I need truck station here. So we can put you. I need 2, don't I? Do I? No, I could smart splitter it. Well, no, because they'll line up weird. I do need 2. Okay, how do I want to do this? Let's actually remove these here, just because these are going to be in the water and going to be a bit of a problem. I do like the boombox that they added. That's a fun feature. Okay, so let's make this a little bit wider, so that way I can actually fit both truck stations here. Then, how are we doing on power, by the way? I think we're okay right now because I could max out. Yeah, we're doing okay, but we're still kind of at the limit. So now, truck station, I need 1 back here. Like right about here or so. And then the other one I can put just right next to it. Right there. That'll be okay. So now I need 1 truck. I need some more portable miners. Wait, 96. Hold on. Why is this maxing out on plastic? Why are these maxing out? They should be all connected. Okay, that's running in. Hold on. What's going on here? Okay, this isn't moving. Now it is. I guess it's just very slow. Because I'm funneling everything into this one, I guess. I guess I do have to, like, up these to 4. That way we can get everything moving a bit faster and it doesn't back up. Because if I lose the fuel from these, then I'm kind of SOL. Yeah, there we go. Now it's eating. Now it's eating it all better. Yeah, it is overflowing a bit when it shouldn't be, but that's okay because we're still filling up the canister here. Let's get rid of these. Perfect. So now we're sinking plastic constantly, which should give us quite a few points here. I got 6 tickets. Nowhere near the 1,000 I need for the golden nut. Okay. So, let's see. What do I need? Refinery. Let me get rid of that. I do need an assembler. What else do I have? Oh, I need rotors for the assembler. Oops, sorry, cat. So I need rotors for the assembler. I need the miner Mark II, 2 of these. Oh yeah, 2 for the sulfur and the coal. Then I need 1 truck station. Only 2 truck stations. 1 for coal, 1 for sulfur. And I need 1 more truck. So I need to go back. I need a lot more parts. It's a fun game. A lot of back and forth, though. I guess if I had enough resources, I could just hypertube it the entire way. It is all level, so it wouldn't be that bad. Or I could just cannon it. I'm not very good at the cannons, though. My character tends to clip through the cannon not launched correctly, just goes straight out instead of going up. Okay, let's head on over here. Keep doing this. I got George back on my lap now. George, stop eating the cables. Like, literally, he hops up. The first thing he does, sit on my desk and eat my cables. It's like, cat, why? Okay. Here we go. Let's keep on it going. So now I'm very glad they have this to-do list, because without it, I feel like I just would not know what I need. And that would be just kind of annoying having to write it down just on a pen and paper all the time. Okay. Here we are. But yeah, having to do parkour around the power poles is so much fun. It's not hard, but I like it. Okay, so there's my factory. I like seeing the light through the windows. I know windows tend to cause a lot of lag, but it's worth it. Okay. I need a lot of rotors. I think I have enough rotors, actually, saved up. So I need cable. Let's go see if my dog found anything. I forget what I called him. Oh, bacon. Here, we'll give him the bacon. We'll kind of decorate his hut here. It's not a very nice big hut, so we'll give it a little bit of decoration. Can I drop this? There. We'll put the summer sloop right there. So I need rotors, miners, modular frames, and cable, which I can grab. So let me head out here. Just seeing this. Hold on, let me get to the top floor. Hopefully the sun doesn't rise in time. Doesn't rise before I get there. Yeah. Yes. This is why I love this game. Look at that view. I know the glass is dirty. I wish it wasn't, but sunrise over top of the landscape from up high. It looks so pretty. I mean, the water, you can tell it's a repeating texture, but everything else is really nice. Okay, so I need rotors. Yeah, I have enough here. So now I have all the rotors I need. So now I need to go grab some modular frames, which is 2 floors down. Hold on, this one's backwards. That's right. I need 55. That should be enough there. So cable and portable miners. I have enough room for the portable miners, so let's just make those now. I still need to figure out how I want to get from floor to floor. Like, I just have the basic ladder outside that I used while building it, but I never actually improved it from there, and it's just kind of always worked. Okay, here we are. Portable miner. So now I need 4. So, George, stop eating the cable. All right, cat. Like, literally, he's just nomming on the thing. Come on. Here, just put him out. Oh, I'm making a lot of portable miners. That's a lot more than I need. Yeah, if he chews through my headphone cable or my mic cable, I'm not going to be happy. Love him dearly, but I don't really want to replace a mic cable. Okay. So I need actual cable now. That is over here. Yeah, right here. That's what I should do, actually. I should set up an overflow from my stator production. Yeah, let me do that real quick. Hold on. I'm getting sidetracked, but it's okay. Let me make an AI limiter. So I need to make a splitter from my stator production, so that way I can say if I ever have too many... yeah, smart splitter, I have enough. If I ever have too many copper, I can then send it off to be made into cable. So that way I don't have to make it myself. I can just have a storeroom of it. Okay, we have no tickets. Is there anything I want to buy? We could do the wall attachment for the hypertubes. I don't really care about signs much. Double ramp. Oh, ramp on the bottom. That's not bad. I could do that. But I don't... That'd be more like actual organizing. We could do steel beams. Let's do metal pillar, frame pillar. Now we have 2 more. Let's get one of these patterns, I guess. Factory zone pattern, sure. Just to get slowly buying everything possible. This game is just so chill. It's like, the nice thing about this is that there's no rules. Like, there is a very clearly defined goal up in the top right. It's like, complete phase 3, and you know you need to work towards that. But it's just nice that the game isn't like, you will be doing this and nothing else. Okay. Like, you have to do that, and you won't be able to do anything else until you do this thing. The game's like, if you want to, go for it. If you don't want to, just whenever. Just do whatever. Okay. So now I need a smart splitter here. I know it's not good to do that, but I'm going to risk it. Okay. So then that connects to there. That should be good, I think. Then we say left to overflow. So that way, should the copper back up at all, I can now send it into this guy and tell you to make cable. Yeah, we can max it. So now let's send it into 2 of these. So that way I have more than enough storage. Good. So now I have all the cable production I could ever want. I think I have everything I need. Let's go back there and let's keep on working on my production of turbo fuel. Turbo fuel is expensive. Hopefully it's like really good. So I have heard people say like they never go for nuclear. They just build into turbo fuel. That seems to be the 2 options. It's either nuclear power or turbo fuel. I guess nuclear is better than turbo because it gives you more power, but at the same time, you have to deal with the waste. Which I don't really want to do. I mean, it would be nice to get uranium for nukes for the obelisk, but other than that, I think I'm going to work on turbo fuel. And see how that goes. Make like a massive field of it. Okay. Here we are. I have also heard the trucks tend to be a bit glitchy in that if they like don't have a clear path and can't get to the goal, they sometimes clip into the ground and disappear forever. Not disappear, but get teleported to 0, 0 coordinates on the map and then just sit there forever. Okay. There's my production. Truck doesn't have any fuel in it, so it's warning me about that. Okay. I want to know how much power the turbo fuel actually puts out. Like, is it more power per fuel generator, or is it burning longer? I don't know. I guess I'll find out. So let's see here. Here's all my heavy oil coming in. Yeah, heavy oil is just maxed right now. Can I build a refinery? I can afford it, but I need more motors. I can build more motors. I need copper sheets. I don't have the copper sheets for it. Oh, well. Yeah, let's max it 100. Perfect. So now, yeah, let me go over here. Let's do the truck station. So we have both trucks there. So now, where is my... Let's start with the coal first. So that way I can start getting all that in. So that way I can then power everything else from that. And let's set up this railing here so that the truck doesn't try and run over this and ground itself. All right. 1,000 meters this way, and I'm assuming it's going to be up the hill. Okay. Let's see. How do I want to do this? All right, let's have... trying to figure out the best path for this truck. Because I need a smooth, slow ramp to get up to the top. Because 1,000 yards is going to be definitely up that hill there. Let me see if I can see where the light is. Yeah, no, that's definitely up top. I might have to... Yeah, let's send it up here, I think. Yeah, how many plates do I have? I have nowhere near enough plates for this. Let's see. I could do it this way. I could do it with roofs. Okay, yeah, that's not enough. Alright, we got a big blue guy coming for me. I like the laser moves here. I like the different looks they have. Like, different biomes give them different appearances. In the desert, they're yellow. By the water, they're blue. And everywhere else, they're green. That's nice. Okay. There's that. Dang it, I need even more stuff. So I need a ton of plates here. Let me go grab some. I forget if I have any stored up. I should probably play some more Pixelmon at some point too. Come back to that. I haven't actually logged back onto that server since the stream. That was 2 weeks ago. Wow. That was... feels like a while ago. Now somebody called me. Been getting a lot of spam calls recently. I love when that happens. Tried signing up for health insurance. I literally got 50 calls the next day. Like, okay, no, never mind. Okay. Keep grabbing some more nuts here. The nuts don't heal much, but they're so plentiful that it's kind of nice. Good evening or morning. It's afternoon for me. How's it going for you? Okay. Yeah, I need... How am I doing on concrete too? Looks like just over 500. All right. Got the leggy bean there planking or something. Okay, so I need plates. I need... Good as well. It is evening here. Nice. That is good to know. Yeah. That is more fitting. Okay. Yeah, I'm working on trying to set up turbo fuel. I have a oil production going right now, but I need to actually pump in sulfur and coal. So I'm trying to get the plates and concrete I need for that so I can build foundations. So my trucks can get all the way to the top, so that way of the cliff where the coal is, so I can actually do this. Plates are over here. Let's see. You're full of plates. Let's grab all these here. I'm gonna need so many plates for this. Okay, there's some more. There's a lot more there. Welcome back, Isaiah. How's it going? Concrete. Let me go up a level. Let me grab some concrete. I need to figure out a better actual system to get up top. Here we are. What can I get rid of? High-speed connector. I could probably sync that. I don't need that. Which space elevator phase do you need to unlock turbo fuel? I can't make it right now, so you don't know. Turbo fuel is you need to unlock phase 5 and 6. Once that is unlocked, phase 5 is oil production, and that is where you get turbo fuel. Bro, I'm like DIY Russian, Redbird. How do you even respond to that? No, let me show you here. So yeah, right over here, you need this milestone right here. Oil production, oil processing in tier 5. This gets you fuel, and then turbo fuel itself, you actually have to go over to the MAM here, and in sulfur, it'll be this node right here. Yeah, you need to research it as well. You need to unlock experimental power generation, and then that gets you compacted coal and turbo fuel. Yeah. Research. Research is really handy here. Yeah, you need to research it. Yeah, some more bacon. We'll let them keep the bacon for now. Let's see. What can I... let's go dump those nodes. I don't need those. Or high-speed connectors. Do I have... Oh, let's just throw it in the Caterium here. I like how I just have a solid line of Caterium getting sunk. Circuit boards, I'll get rid of those too. Those are cheap and easy to make. Flower petals, I don't need. 11 mycelia, I don't need either. Wood, I really don't need. 1 plastic. Let's get rid of that. I think everything else I can hold on to. So now let me see here. I could build another fuel generator. I need computers. I don't have computers for that. I don't want to do that. So I have concrete wise 1,000 concrete. I'm definitely going to need some more. Let me go grab some more. But yeah, this is my second playthrough, so I'm trying to make my factory organized here. The first factory I had was an absolute disaster. Like, I have a decent computer, but it was making my computer lag. Okay, that's enough concrete, I think. Also found a fun trick. I don't know if it's known or not, but if you need to build a ramp somewhere, I found using... Where is it? Using roofs, actually. They're cheaper than normal foundation, and they do the exact same purpose. And you can coat them, too, to look like flooring. Okay, so let me go back to where my factory oil production is, and then I can go start all that. Try and build the ramp up. I could do a spiral, I guess. I don't really want to, because that just kind of looks unsightly. I like it looking natural. I wish they had elevators. You're using concrete foundations anyway, because you got thousands of that stuff. Concrete is cheap. I know for the very final... the final space elevator node, everything becomes precious. Because you need 4,000 spaghetti, isn't it? Or gravity pasta or whatever it's called. Like, you need tons of stuff for the final phase to become the planet... What other? The worker planet guy thing, whatever that reward is. Still laughing over Redbird's comment. DIY Russian. What even is that? What is the what context would that even be? Yeah. Okay, so my oil is over there. So I'm going to do it this way. I think I have... How many left? I have very few bars. Shoot. I don't really want to run all the way back. If I had a lot of bars, yeah, I'm going to run all the way back. Dang it. Let me go grab a ton of bars. Context I need, but context I don't get. But I want it. Yeah, I'm just going to ladder up, and then I'll do my ramp down to the oil production. So that way I know exactly where everything's going to be. How everything's going to line up and look. I haven't found Johnny either. I'm really kind of surprised by that. My first playthrough, I found like 5 Johnnies, but this time I haven't found any. If you don't know, Johnny is actually a Easter egg, and a little bit of a spoiler here if you haven't encountered him. But occasionally there is one of the chargers that spawn that has a jetpack on his back. And if he spots you before you kill him, he just bum rushes you and instantly kills you if he makes contact. He's supposed to also die, but he doesn't always. If you kill him, you get a free jetpack. He's actually a rare charger spawn. I think he can spawn anywhere, but I've mainly seen him up in the red forest. But yeah, haven't seen Johnny yet. Kind of wish I would at some point. Okay, let's go grab some rods here. I'm glad, too, that they did add the light control panel. I think you have to research that as well, but it's nice to have. Okay, so this middle or second floor will have all my rods. Those are right here. Is there anything I can get rid of? 400 rods should be enough, I think. Yeah, because it's 20 per segment. Yeah, 400 will be more than enough. So now let's run over here. Let me grab some copper sheets, just so I have them on hand. Where did I put them? Oh, I have tickets. Okay, so now we run all the way back, then I'll climb up the hill and find the coal node and build my tractor station there. Or I could just run a conveyor belt the entire length. Make any actual Satisfactory player just have an aneurysm. Yeah. Let me check this real quick. How do you actually switch to different... How do you make it like default? How do you default to concrete foundations? Because I know there's a way, because I've heard people talking about that, saying if you set the custom swatch to the default, then things tend to bug out. Go to your materials. What, this guy here? Or my customizer? Oh, materials here. Oh, stop. Apply material to my hotbar. Asphalt material. Oh, okay, that's how. Oh, you right click it. Is that it? So if I do 5, or what is it? 5. Oh yeah, that is it. Okay, so now I can build basic concrete ramps. Okay, where's the coal? Coal's up here somewhere. Up in the radiation forest. Oh, 600 meters up this way. Let me see if I can get close with the ladder. Well, no, I'll just leave those guys be. Once I figured out you could actually use ladders in this game, I don't think I've ever looked back. I've just laddered everywhere. It's so handy to just climb up this and just build a never-ending ladder up to the top. Okay. Here we are. And almost here. This will save me a lot of time, though, being able to just put down the concrete foundation instead of, or asphalt foundation, instead of having to always manually go back and switch it. That's what I've been doing for this entire time. Okay, so I should be close to the coal. Where is it? 400 yards, 400 meters. No, we're getting there. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Oh, it is actually in the radiation forest. I know it's not actually called that, but this is in my first playthrough where I found radiation. I actually found uranium nodes, so I've always called it that since. Okay, so now... Oh, we got bauxite up here, too. That's kind of handy. Oh, that's a pure node. Okay, what is that? Spitters. I don't care about spitters. As long as it's not the spiders. I know there's green spiders in here. I'm not looking forward to that. Okay, so the coal is over here. 200 yards. Yeah, there it is. Where is it? I'm near it. Is it? Oh, it's this guy here. Shoot, there's the big hogs down there. Is it worth it to use the residue plastic recipe? I think so. At least from the research and stuff I've read, I've heard people say that the heavy oil residue is a really good recipe to have. Like, it's a good way to squeeze a lot out. I haven't looked too much into oil production, into like maximizing it all, but from what I have heard, yes. Okay, so there's my miner. I actually don't need to go down there. I can just do this. This works. Okay, what do we have here? How am I going to get this down? I also need to run power to it. But no, what did I do? I think I just did the basic plastic recipe for now. Produce plastic and heavy oil residue, and then turned that all into fuel. The plastic recipe, which requires the polymer resin. I think it is. I forget which one produces more. But I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Do I have that one unlocked? Let's see. Standard alternative recipe does that. Heavy oil residue. You're talking about the crude oil into the plastic polymer, right? That makes the polymer, and I think heavy oil residue as well. And then you can turn the polymer into plastic with water. Okay. Let's just scoot on by the spitters. Shoot. This is gonna be a really tricky prospect here, getting that truck all the way up here. No, first make the fuel to get the polymer as a oh, that's right, fuel and polymer byproduct. I guess it depends on what you want to focus on with that. Because if you do the fuel main and polymer byproduct, then fuel is going to be your main production. There is like the main whatever. But if you do the polymer or the plastic as the main, then you get less fuel. So if you're wanting to use it as a like fuel source, then probably that's going to be better. That would be my guess. Okay. Let's put that there. So now I need ramps down. We can do 4s, I think. Mainly plastic to transport your computer and steel production. So yeah, probably, I think in that case, I don't remember the exact numbers off the top of my head, but I would think that the plastic or the, I'm trying to remember, because some alternative recipes aren't that great. And I think if you main the fuel and the polymer as a byproduct, you don't get as much plastic. Whereas if you did the straight plastic and heavy oil, then you might actually get more plastic for that recipe. You get less fuel as a byproduct, but if you're not caring about fuel, then that's okay. I'd have to actually check the recipe to double check that, but I think that's what it is. Okay. Let's ramp this all the way down here, and let's keep going. Let's see. I think that's set there. I know the truck doesn't do as well with the with the four incline ramp and as opposed to the like 2 or 1, it kind of struggles up. Hold on. There. Let's go beat these guys up so I don't have to worry about them again. I do like the boombox. Just run around with it on your shoulder and you can blast the bass every so often. Okay, so now I need to put the truck here so I can run it across the landscape, across the water. Okay, there we are. Yes, the everybody calls these beans, right? I thought like the first thing I thought when I saw them was that they're leggies, but from Half-Life, just because I played Half-Life Alyx kind of recently, but everybody calls them beans, and now I don't know what to call them. Because I think, according to the wiki, they're actually like space whale tick things. Okay, so there's that. That's got power. Kib has made the meta here with beans. I've always thought of them as leggies. I'm sure they'll be beans forever, but I'm going to call them leggies. Help. What do you need help with? Okay, we got 6 tickets here. I don't think I have a shop set up. Found out you were the trader. Well, hope they don't vote you out. I'm missing screws. I don't have screws. Okay, so this is a very long ramp here. Let me go smooth this incline a little bit so the truck doesn't bump or anything going across this. I know the truck bumps anyway because the foundations aren't completely smooth. It's in Gen if you want to look at the screenshot you took. I'll take a look later. Okay. There's that. I am actually running out of railings. I should delete my ladder. So that way I don't... yeah, let's get rid of this guy. Delete my ladder so I can get some of my rods back. Because I need rods. Oh, in Roblox. I have not played much of Roblox. I have it on my computer, I just not played it. Let's see here. No. I wonder what this game would be like if the map was randomly generated. Now, at first, when I first started playing this game, I thought a randomly generated map would be cool, but now that I've played through it, I kind of feel like it wouldn't be. I feel like a randomly generated map would kind of take away from the well-crafted experience. Just because if it's randomly generated, then like caves and artifacts and stuff will just be random and not in specific locations or anything. Yeah, let's go back up here. I'm going to go back up, try and start my... Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm going to delete my ladder, then I have to run down, bring some power up to my miner so I can start sending coal down through the truck. Yeah, I just love that this game is so chill. It's like not stressful. There's no time constraints. There's no like big push to do anything. Like just work at your own pace. Just have fun. If you want to build a massive spaghetti factory just because, go for it. If you want to do an actual factory, a well-crafted one that's organized and neat and laid out, you can do that as well. Okay, so let me start pulling this power down. Right there. This is gonna hurt. How far can I take it to right there? Yeah, I think if I can get some... I don't know if the truck tires actually are affected by the conveyor belts. I've tried that before, and I don't know if it worked, because I only had Mark 1 unlocked. Mark 1 or Mark 2. But if the truck tires are affected by conveyor belts, that would actually really help for getting the truck up top. Okay, so then that goes there. So I hope the truck has enough fuel in the tank for this. I can connect you there. Perfect. So now I need to build a railing all the way up so my truck doesn't go flying off into the void. I've heard they tend to do that on foundations. They tend to get a little bouncy. This pain when you realize you forgot to bring reinforced iron plates and your main storage is across the map. Oh, I've done stuff like that before. Like, I'm trying to build up the oil production today. Got all the way there, got everything set up, and like got all the refineries lined up. Everything looked nice. And then I forgot copper pipe and copper sheet, and I couldn't actually make the pipe to connect everything. That was nice. No, I've done that. Because it's like, especially small stuff for me. Like conveyor belt material and pipe material. I forget those the most. Because I can set up the to-do list and I'm like, okay, I need this, that, and these and those. And that's all okay. And then I forget everything I need to connect it. Like cable and steel bars or whatever to make the conveyor belts. Okay, right down here. And let's keep on going. I might have to conveyor belt the coal just a little bit, I think. Just so that way my here I want context to the quote. Yes. How do you be a DIY Russian? No, I might have to belt the coal a little bit. I'm not going to be up here as much, I think. I mean, we have the pure bauxite node, but I'll probably like do a train for that. I haven't unlocked trains yet. I want to unlock trains. I like trains. Context is your character lagged as you loaded. So all of your equipment spawned on your head, so it looked like the stereotypical Russian hat. Ah. I see. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna look a little ugly, but it's gonna work. I'm gonna belt the coal all the way to over here. Actually, here, let me back this. How am I gonna do this? Oh, you need a foundation. Okay. So let's see here. Let's take it back one more. So I need to put these on foundations. I want to put the tractor station on a foundation so that way I can put guardrails all up around it so I don't run the tractor off or anything. Also had 4 red cross symbols on your head with it, but there is a problem as CLS you don't get medkits, so I had red crosses without medkits. Well, that sounds like a skill issue. Okay, so yeah, let's go up one more. Excuse me. Here we are. So now we can set up our tractor station here. It's CI, not CL. Oh, it's a capital I. Chaos Insurgency. Ah. Good to know. But now, honestly, whenever I get home from a stressful day at work, this is the game I always pick up. This is so much fun. It's just so chill. I've said that a lot already, but it really is. Like, get home from a stressful day, you can just veg out to this. Just put it on, play some, no rules, no stress. Just do whatever you want. AKA the nemesis of biology degrees. I heard you love biology degrees. Shoot that power line. I don't like this power line being here. Let's move these around so it looks a little nicer. So we can connect you there. But is it so chill? It is so chill. In case I haven't made that clear yet. CI hates biology degrees. Good to know. Oh, the tree's there. I think I have my chainsaw still on me. I do. The spitters are going for me. They don't like me right now. Let's get rid of some of this bamboo. It's way underrated. You mean when new players see that game, they think it's way too boring? I can understand that. I picked it up because people in my Discord were talking about it. And they talked about it a little bit. So I'm like, you know, I might as well give it a shot. We'll see what it's about. And then I picked it up and like, okay, this is kind of fun. I think I got it on Christmas Day. And I played it for like 7 hours straight the first day. And I didn't even complete phase 2 of the space elevator. But ever since then, I've just been putting hundreds of hours into it. Yeah, I hope people find out about this game. It really deserves it. Okay, so this can go right here. I don't have the rods, but I can get some more. So now I can power you up. Now comes the janky part. Actually, here. Logistics. We'll do a splitter. And send you into here. So that way I can then run the coal directly in, but I also fuel it from here. And try to be smart. So let's just run the belt alongside the power line here. I'm not going to be back here, so I'm not going to see it. We'll do it the let's game it out way. I've heard fables of this. Oh shoot, I'm running low on steel beams. I think I have a lot of reinforced plates. We'll use those. Okay, there's that. Good. Yeah, like as a new player coming into it, I can understand why people would be like, "Oh, it's like, I mean, it doesn't look that fun." Because it's like you're just building a factory. What's the point of that? Shoot. Okay, I need to go back. I need to get some steel beams. So that way I can actually do this belt well. I'm going to go back, grab all the rods I can. And all the steel beams that I can. So that way I can do this. You decided to hop on the bandwagon of changing your status to... have you ever considered that? Yes. I don't know what you're talking about. No, I kind of wish eventually you could build a actual rocket and go to other planets. I doubt that would happen, and I can understand why it wouldn't happen because it doesn't really fit with the whole aesthetic of mining this planet, but I would really want it. I just like exploring. I think that's what I really love about this game, is just the exploring and seeing a whole new world. Okay, let's go back. Let's get everything I need. Yeah, I could probably also set up a jetpack. Does the jetpack use turbo fuel? I don't know. I think so. I don't think it uses regular. I know it uses regular packaged fuel, but I think it also can use packaged turbo fuel. Let's see here. I wish they would add in smart splitters for like pipes and stuff. Normal fuel is also fine. Yeah, normal fuel works well. I've used that before. But I don't know if turbo fuel works for it too. You started that because you were being annoying. Didn't even mean to. Well, first we're all called Morgan, and then the have you considered? Yeah, whole new world, definitely. But no, I think turbo fuel does work for jetpacks. I know, I actually found this out on Reddit, that the uranium fuel cells work in your trucks to power them. So if you need to get rid of excess uranium fuel rods, that's a good way to do it. Okay, let's see here. So I need rods, I need steel beams, And I think I have tons of both saved up right now. Let me see what I have here. We got another coupon. How much are we up to now? 7. Is there anything I need? They part for like 30 minutes each. Wow, okay. That's pretty good. Not too concerned about those. Special. We could get the cart, but I don't really need it. I guess we can get all the tapes. Equipment, coffee cup. I'm not too worried about that. How much do I have? 3 right now. Let's do the industrial beam. There we go. Just slowly buy everything. Okay, get off that. Slowly buy everything in the shop. Full up on copper sheet, so I don't need that. So I need all the rods I can to build my railings. What else do I need? Marvel Skybeam. Nope, no Marvel Skybeam this time. Okay, why is this guy producing so slow? I mean, everything's balanced here, so it's okay, but... how much do we have? That should be enough. You just put it as your status and I followed. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. I think that's everything. Yeah, that'll be enough there. Yes, I think Inception was the first to use that noise, wasn't it? That bass hit. Okay, let's grab some steel beams. Perfect. So that should be enough there. So now we can head back to my coal thing and keep going. Sadly, exclamation mark Morgan does not work here. That is only a Twitch thing. I need to find a YouTube chat bot. That'd be nice to set up at some point. I know Nightbot works for YouTube, but Nightbot only works on one or the other, only on Twitch or YouTube. And since I'm on Twitch, I can't use it here. Truffle. Truffles are good. Use truffle. What is truffle? Have you ever actually considered that Pioneer Robot is Morgan? Oh, man. I feel like anybody coming in would have no idea what you're talking about right now. I mean, I even don't, but I think it's funny. Yay. No, I haven't actually explored the radiation forest a lot. Like, I've been up there before, and I've mined for coal up there, but I haven't done much up there. Like, I've just kind of always avoided it because I saw a green cat once, and I just kind of never came back. We shouldn't explain it to anyone who doesn't understand, like an inside secret. Probably. Yeah. It's just, like, because I went up there early game. I wanted to explore, and that was a place I hadn't been, so I built foundations all the way up there. Explored it, and I don't think I saw a green... No, I did see green spider early on. So at that point, I had been warned about it, so I just kind of ran away, and ever since then, I've just never gone up there. I know there's good stuff up there, but it's also kind of dangerous. And my hand disappeared for a second. Yeah. Hello, whale. Okay, so now I can do this. We can do some more industrial railings. So I get up to the top. I will be glad when they finally fix the foundation so that they line up perfectly instead of a tiny gap between them and not perfectly sloped. Because I know they said they were going to eventually fix that, but it was kind of low on the bug list right now. Because I know I have to be kind of slow coming down this ramp, otherwise my truck just bounces off and flies into oblivion. Gonna go, see ya. Take care. Maybe see you later. Yeah, so there's some railings there. Let's do that here. Then make it safe for my truck so he don't go flying. Instant potholes. Yep. It's not necessarily potholes. It's that the game, the way it works, from what I understand, is that it checks to see if the truck is grounded by shooting a very thin ray straight down. And yeah, no, well, there's way too many potholes near me. But the game works by checking to see if the truck is grounded by shooting a very thin ray straight down. And from there, it sees, is there ground down below me? If the ray doesn't hit ground, then it sees, okay, I'm not grounded. And it counts it as being air and starts extending the suspension. But what happens is that the platforms have a like tiny gap between them. So what happens is the truck tire casts the ray down and sees, oh, there's no platform beneath me, when in reality there is. So what happens is then the truck leg starts extending even though it shouldn't, and then it just starts bouncing because of that. Okay, see that? But truth was, it was never rigged. Yes, it is never rigged. I've never rigged anything in my life. Don't worry about it. Are you a pure node? Oh, you're a normal. That's okay. I'm going to be putting out a lot of coal here, so that'll be fine. Is there a Johnny? I've seen a lot of Johnnies down here, too. It seems to be where they tend to spawn, but I haven't seen any so far. You want me to be the Nightbot for YouTube, just constantly doing the commands? It's up to you. Okay. So then we go right over here. There we go. Now we get the coal into this, and because it's going into the power, we now actually fuel the truck here, thankfully. So now we don't have to worry about that. Let's get the truck up here so I can start carting the coal in. Let's record this. Actually, let me grab some coal. I don't want to put my compacted coal in just yet. I want to save that. You can be Nightbot with high ping. It may take you a while to respond. That'll be fine. Okay, that should be more than enough, I think, to do this. Let me add in some streetlights here. Okay, so this needs to rotate to right here. Perfect. Exclamation mark goal, yes. Okay. So this one we can connect to here. The goalie stopped it. Rip. But yeah, if I can set up like a goal command for you guys to have fun with, that would be fun. On YouTube. Let's do... Yeah, let me make it a little bit brighter. You know, your packaging canisters were teleporting between the conveyor belts and the item elevator. They weren't connected. I've heard the elevator or the stuff like that can be glitchy, especially the merger. I've heard that the merger, if your belt goes near it, occasionally it'll just eat items from whatever belt is near it. So I've heard if you're ever dealing with mergers, make sure any other belt is not near it. Okay. So now let's connect all these up. But yeah, the conveyor belts are a little glitchy still. I mean, the bugs are kind of endearing. Especially for a well-made game like this. It's like, you know they're going to fix it eventually. Okay, so let me break this. I'm just going to run the power line through this so it looks a little nicer. This isn't too bad here. Let me put another one here. Okay. Oh, shoot, I'm out of quick wire. Dang it. That's okay. I'll get some more later. I'll finish lighting it up later. User disconnected from this channel. Rip. Let's see. Let's see here. So now I got to go. I got the coal. Yeah, 72 coal. So let me go down and power this up. We'll record the truck going up and down. That way we can start getting all the coal over to my factory. And then I need to do that same thing for sulfur, which is 2,000 meters away. I think I know where that one is. Slapped a redbird with a red herring. Rip. Okay. So right over here. And do I have the railing for this? I think I do. Yeah, 200. I got enough for this. Try and make it so my truck doesn't fall off. Oh shoot, this is modern. I didn't want modern. My bad. Just knob all this real quick. I want industrial because it's bigger. Okay, there's that. Rigged. It's never rigged. Nothing in my channel is ever rigged. Okay, so let's run over here. We'll let the bean go for now. I'll do my coal in this one, I think. So I need to go back here so we can dump this in. I could do the fuel too. Let me do that. I have fuel. Let's see how well the fuel burns here. So you're gonna unload. Okay. So I need... Actually, here, we're gonna do it this way, because I'm gonna come and I'm gonna swing around like this. Okay, so now record, start recording, F. So now we unload here, which isn't actually unloading anything, but we record the node for it. And now let's take off. Okay. Hello, Mr. Bean. You have acquired the command list. Yep. Exclamation mark commands on my Twitch. We'll get it. I have a lot of commands that I've never actually used. Like enter the Gungeon commands and stuff. Twitch chat. Oh, it does it? It shouldn't. I guess you guys can run Twitch commands if you want, even though I didn't think you could. Whoops. Why is it doing that? Yeah, it's not. It's on the desktop. I need to fix that. There's a Morgan on screen. Yeah, I need to figure out that chat. I need to figure out what's going on with the chat and the custom CSS and all that. So that way the wrench isn't massive for the moderators. Okay. On up we go. I wish you could change the traction on the trucks here. Or like the different foundation materials gave better traction. Yes, massive wrench. I need to fix that. I don't know where that is in the custom CSS though. Okay, on up we go. Yeah, we'll have the fuel for this. Okay, I think what I have to do... If you're having trouble with something, have you considered that's Morgan's fault? I think what I have to do is I have to record the path, and then before I actually run it, record it, save it, and then before I run it, I have to go and swap out the fuel in this for coal. So that way because I'm worried that the fuel that I'm using for this, if it burns up all the way, that it won't swap over to the coal, or that it'll get stuck halfway and die. And then I'll have to come back and fix it. So I need to set it up so it doesn't do that. Yeah. Almost to the top. Yes, Redbird. Something has been redeemed. Well, it won't play here because none of the Twitch channel points are here. If it's race for VIP, sorry to inform you that this is YouTube and not Twitch, and that the race for VIP holds no power here. Okay. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's definitely within the truck range. Gotta go and have a nice day. You too. Thanks for dropping in. Have a good rest of your day. Wasted 900 channel points then. If it is a video, I can refund them. Good luck with your power plant. Thanks. It should turn out well. Yeah, see ya. Okay, on up we go. So then let's circle around here. Slow down a little bit. So that way. There was a stick bug and race for VIP. Yeah, I think I should be able to refund both. Okay, so now we load the coal. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we load up our coal, and then once that finishes loading, I think I can take off now, but... Now let's head back down the path. I think I can just floor it. I think it doesn't bounce too much. It does get a little bouncy. Oh, okay, it gets very bouncy. Okay, maybe not floor it. Okay, we're kind of keeping straight here. Yeah, averaging 100 kilometers per hour. I don't know what that is in normal miles per hour, but I think it's like 70, isn't it? Okay, so then we run over to here. And just trace our way back. Yeah, going up takes so long. But coming down is... We have a private live chat. Former Twitch chat. Yep. Okay, so yeah. Then, yeah. What it is in freedom units. Then we slowly inch around here so that it gets a lot of nodes to define this curve. And there we go. We have completed the path. So we'll save it as, just call it like turbo coal drop off. Then let's get out. I'll pull all the fuel from there, and instead I'll drop in the coal here so that way it burns correctly. And then enable autopilot. We'll load turbo coal drop off, and off it goes. Also, Twitch chat doesn't get the lag YouTube chat does. Yep. Twitch chat is much faster. But yeah, now we got coal coming in here. Perfect. So that should work there. Now I need to set up sulfur, which is gonna be fun. How are we doing here? How are you guys doing? Yeah, you're all maxed. You're all burning happily. Hello, Mr. Bean. Yeah, okay. We're kind of full up on fuel right now, but that's okay. Okay, so I need... Where's my sulfur? I think I know where that is. That's over by the grass plains. Along the coastline, or near it, I think. So let's do this. Hold on. Before I do this, let me make sure that the sulfur truck gets the coal it needs. Yeah, 2,000. I don't know how far the trucks can go on coal. So we shall do logistics. We'll do a splitter. Feed it in from the output here. So that way I can then run the coal into here, which I don't know why that doesn't get coal, but okay. So then I want to say run any coal that I can split off of that into the fuel for the sulfur, so the sulfur starts getting in the power it needs. So now I'm going to set up 2 assemblers here so I can get these off my checklist. There's that. So then we'll put you... Oh, I'm missing cable. Dang it. can make some, though. I think I have enough. I think I have a lot of cable. Excuse me. Okay, let me just load up on cable here real quick. Okay, let me refund you your points so you get those back. There's that. Anyone have thoughts on how to overthrow the channel? Good luck with that. Because I see quite a bit. Okay. There's that. So now I want to put a splitter here. I want to inline with that. There. So now I can run you to here, and then I can put you here. Perfect. So the coal goes to there. Oh shoot, I did this one wrong. Sometimes the lining everything up doesn't work quite like how I want it to. So then that goes in there, that goes in there. So now we have coal running into here. I can put another splitter up top. So then that goes to there, and then you run into that. You run into... Oh shoot, you're running the wrong way. Try if you want to see new speeds. By the way, new Nightbot has been increased in speeds. It has? What do you mean? You can run commands faster now? That'll be nice, instead of having to wait 5 seconds. I mean, I can understand the 5 seconds, just because that does help limit on spam, but it'll be nice to have faster command speeds. There. Is that... You mean you, not the bot? Ah, okay, I see. I see what you mean. Okay, there's compacted coal. So we compact coal twice. Then I need to power these guys. Right about there. Should be good. So then I need to connect this up to a connection there. Toast yours. Never mind, you're back in VR. Nice. Welcome back. Okay. Toast yours 13 is one of the blessings of old friends that you can afford to be stupid with them. Yes, you can. Okay, let's go find that sulfur node. So I need to go 2,000 meters this way. And I think I know where this one is. It's over by the... I'm trying to remember exactly. By the grassy plain starting area. But it's off to the west a bit. Over where you start getting into a bit more rocky terrain as it leads to the ocean. Okay, 1,600, yeah. Maybe leave a review on Trustpilot for new Nightbot. Leave a review on Yelp. Do people still use Yelp? Or is that like, is Yelp just kind of one of those things that everybody knows exists but nobody ever uses? Okay, let's head up here. Where exactly is this thing? 1,200. Oh, there's a guy here. Forgot existed until just now. Yeah, it exists. But I've heard a lot of people say just never bother with it. Okay, this is going to be an interesting one to get the truck through, I think. Make new friends, but keep the old is silver and the other gold. What song is that? Okay, 200 meters this way. Oh, here we are. No, 800. No, that's 2,400. I want this guy. Got some music to be vibing with the background. Yes. It is decent music. No. I know what this one is. This one's on the pillar. One is silver. shoot, I know this one. I know this sulfur node. How am I gonna get this? Because it's right over there. Up on a cliff, right there. Well, I mean, like, right about there, but... How am I gonna do this? Because I have to go around Crater Lake here. Just a little nursery rhyme song thing. Okay. Oh, that's right. Hold on. I got this over here. I think I can get this. I think I have enough ingredients for it. I think it's just power. Let me check. Oh, there's a blue slug over there. There are so many slugs. Oh, no, it's steel. No, it is power, too. So, yeah. I think I can do the biomass. Just set up a simple... No, I'm missing... Oh, there's wire. Thank goodness. Just set up a simple biomass burner here. Burn some wood or something that I got. Oh, hi there. I like these little charger guys. I remember trying to get so good at taking them down with the little Xeno Zapper that you get right at the beginning. I was so proud of myself that I could actually kill them pretty easily with that. I was like, yes, I can do it without taking one hit. And then later you get even stronger weapons. You're like, well. Okay, so there's that. I think that's everything. I don't like this sulfur node. Slap stream elements bot straight with a guppy. Nice. Yeah, I don't like this sulfur node just because it is so far. Let me go back to my station and we'll see what's going on with that. What the next closest is. Because if it's back up in the red forest, I think then I can get that easily. Like that one won't be too bad to get. I could just build another ramp and cart it down. Okay, let's head on back. Because I don't like the idea of running a truck 2,000 meters across the lake. I don't think I have enough fuel for that. Oh, yellow slug. I'll take him. But yeah, going back to the plains and looking at all that, you just realize how much the developers added in there to make sure you can get a really good start in the grassy plains. It's like just flying through to record the recent video. It's like, dang, there are so many power slugs there. Yeah, and I don't like the idea of the truck driving by those guys either. I think they hurt the truck. I know the truck has health. And if I lose the truck, then I'm screwed. Okay. Let's see here. Where is the next sulfur node? When did this get here? I don't remember walking past this, but I did. All right, come here, laser moose. Oh, there is a hatcher here. Dang it. Okay, he's dead. We'll kill that, and then we'll come in and beat the stuffing out of this. Perfect. What do you need? Oh, you're just operational. Good. Let's grab the spitter. Is there any grass I can get rid of? Leaves or something? We can get rid of the wood. I don't need that. I'll grab the screws. Heavy modular frames. Circuit board I don't have enough room for. Excuse me. I can get rid of the flower petals. Okay. We got 70 nuts on us. That'll be in plenty for healing up. Yeah, I don't think that sulfur node's going to be the best for making our compacted coal. Oh, wrong one. Stop it. It takes so long for that menu to pop up. I'm turning my camera. Okay, so sulfur. Yeah, that one there is the one we already went for. So where's the next? 1900. I think the next is 25. Yeah, 25 up this way. Let's see what this one looks like. Because if I can run it side by side with my coal, then I could just have both trucks doing this. Okay. Yeah, 24. So this will be up in the radiation forest. I wonder if anybody will ever find a glitch that lets you get launched from one of those trucks. I figure that'll probably happen at some point. You need a Morgan. Everybody needs a Morgan eventually. Okay. On up we go. Yeah, 1900s. This one isn't terrible. Calling out for Morgan till the end of the night. I have questions. Okay, so let's see what we got here. 1600 to that. So yeah, I do still need one Minor Mark II. Yeah, the coal's not terrible. But if I can belt it in, then I can save on truck fuel. Oh, shoot. This one is actually down in the forest. I do not like this. I do not like going down in there. Especially since I think I'm near that green cat. And there's no way on earth I can take him. 1300. Yep. It's right over there. Where is it? Let's ping it again. Is this what it's pinging? That's sulfur? Oh, that is what it's pinging. Huh. Yeah, that is what it's pinging. It's these guys here. Okay. So yeah, we have this node here, which is on a cliff, or we have these guys up here. Over here, but that's even farther to go because they got to go all the way here. So I'm thinking a train is going to be the best bet here because I don't have to worry about fuel, and trains carry a lot more stuff. So I need to unlock trains now. I'm going to leave the coal running on a truck. I think that's fine, but you're holding out for a Morgan. That sounds like a song. Yeah, I'm going to keep the coal on a truck because that should be okay. But I need to unlock trains to finish this, I think. Because the sulfur is just too far away. Okay, let's go get trains. Let me also see if I can do this real quick. Let's hook you up. Oh, you don't do that. Okay, so I am gonna have to break the connection here. Speed hacks. Who's haxing? So let's put you here across that. So then I need to connect you to that. We'll run these in parallel so that way. There. Okay, so they're all connected here. Then what I want to do is, let's see, somebody's spitting at me down here. Somebody's following me this entire way. Okay, that has two connections. There's something around that place, so you seem calling. Okay, let me do this. I'll set this guy here. Then I can put a light switch. No, I can't because I don't have the AI or whatever node for that. Okay, I'll leave these lights off for now. Really should have known that considering your mom's obsession with films, Mamma Mia. Holding out for a hero. Yep. I know that song. Especially the old one, not the Shrek version. I love that little sugar cube trundling across the bridge. It's so cute. Morgan's got a strong Morgan, got to be fast Morgan, got to be fresh from the fight. Yes. I haven't thought about that song in so long. All right, let's just get run over here. Okay, so let's head back here. So yeah, we're sinking the plastic. Let me check the heavy oil here. If we're fully backed up on this, yeah, we're fully backed up on that. So I do need another refinery here. Refinery. I can't afford it. Good. Right there. Shoot, I don't like how this is set up. Yeah, the drum solo. That drum solo in that song is good. Okay, that I think is balanced perfectly. So now we add in a pipe here. And we wire you up, set you to produce residual fuel. Then, oh, come on. Dang it, I have to replumb these so I can move everything over. But yeah, that drum solo. I still don't know if it's a drum machine or if it is, if it's a drum machine or if it's actually somebody drumming. Nintendo Freak told you to say she joined. What'd she join? Okay, so that goes there, that goes there. So now I can replumb these. Okay, there's that. So now I need to set you here, you here, and you here. Tell him I joined Nintendo Freak. All right. Good to know. Oh, shoot. This went to the wrong side. Thankfully, the fuel generators do take a while to burn through their stockpile, so I can afford to plumb them for 1 second before they run dry. I mean, you don't think any drummer can realistically keep going that fast? I don't know. Sometimes drummers can. Sometimes drummers just are really good. Like, who was it? The drummer for... Stop. Why did you paint everything? The drummer for... What was it? Def Leppard. Dude had some skill on him. I mean, I doubt he could go that fast for obvious reasons, but he was good. Okay, edit. Why did you reset? Yeah, Def Leppard. Select color, yes. Why is it auto painting everything? Okay, there's that. Let me paint this guy. Probably just have to save and reload. Let's just repaint this guy so that it looks normal. Yeah, one-armed drummer couldn't keep up that rhythm. Probably not, but dude had skill on him. He was good. Okay, so now we can max you here. Why are you not... I built it backwards. I'm an idiot. I quite literally built this entirely backwards. Okay. How did I screw that up? You know, it's really hard to actually produce the fuel and stuff that you want when the output is where the input should be. Okay, there's that. And now we set you back to residual fuel. We can max you out. Okay, so I did it again. Nightbot must depart. Rip Nightbot. There, now we have it set up correctly. So now I can actually send fluid into the inlet and out to the outlet. And connect the power. Say I want residual fuel. There we go. Now it's working. That bot servers have died. Rip. You lose the beauty of the language that way. Wait, what's the spelling? Oh, Def Leopard. Yeah. It is good to keep the original spelling, because many people just, like, DIY their own spelling, and then you kind of... Not only does it lose the actual history of the language that way, but you also end up losing a lot more. Just because, like, people end up making themselves dumber on purpose because they want to spell things however they want, so they don't learn correctly, and then they can't be taught otherwise, and it's just kind of bad. I'm kind of backing myself into a corner with how I'm building this. I'm going to need to, like, run a pipe off of this and put some fuel fields out there. Okay, so yeah, I need trains. So let me go back to my base and we'll start unlocking trains. Let's do this. This game really does need... I hope people make custom maps for this and it's just parkour. Like, parkour for this game would be so much fun. Like, what was it? Wasn't there a game based around parkour, like jumping from rooftop to rooftop? I think. I forget what it was called, but I remember there was one. There's a line from Redward about changing text to suit one's own new generations. Yeah. Kind of responding to that. That basically, as we change spellings and stuff just because we want to, is like, we're intentionally making ourselves dumber. Okay. Aside from... Oh, I'm not producing rubber right now. What do I need for the train? Let me check. I think I have everything. I just have to produce it. Okay, on over we go here. I found with this game and Risk of Rain 2, I don't know what it is, but if I run the game faster frame rate wise, then I'm running OBS. For some reason, it just doesn't work out well. It makes the game stuttery. Or it can. Okay, so now we go over here. Oh, I need computers. I think that's what I really need. I'm out of plastic. Yeah, let's go grab some plastic so I can make computers, so that way I can actually do this. Okay, back we go. Back to the refineries. Yeah. Oh yeah, there is a power slug up on that arch. I'll need a jetpack to get it, but at some point I can grab that. I gotta mill up my power slugs that I got already. I can make 2, it looks like. Changing Shakespeare or Austen to modern conversational speech would lose almost everything of beauty in the original. Exactly. Yeah, it's like, it's just not good to rewrite things into easy to understand language that we speak today, because stuff was written a certain way. Like, there's one thing that I'll always remember. Nerd out for a little bit, but I was watching, what was it? Not Cyrano de Bergerac. I was watching a French version of Cyrano de Bergerac. And in that film, if you don't know, basically it's the story of a guy with a big nose during the French early medieval ages. No, late medieval ages. It was when they had guns. Started producing muskets and stuff. But yeah, it was like I was watching Cyrano de Bergerac, and in that movie, there is a line that just sticks with me, because what it is Cyrano is talking to his love as a war is starting, and she is talking about how, oh, I'll see you later, Cyrano, like essentially au revoir in French, which means goodbye. Basically, I'll see you later kind of thing. But Cyrano then turns to her after she's gone and says adieu, which means in French, until God. Basically, I will not see you again. So he planned to not survive that fight. But the wording in that, if you pay attention to it, like really hits hard, because you realize like in that moment that he's like preparing to die. He's not going to see her again. And he's at this point, it's later in the movie. So the person that he's writing letters for, she's fallen in love with him, so he's kind of lost her as well. It's just like a really touching moment. And if he just instead swapped his line for see ya, like, it would just lose all impact. Yeah, it's like, it's such a touching moment. Anyway, let's play some Chant This Charm from Sonic. Yeah. Picking certain words can really add emphasis to stuff, if you know how to use the language well. Yeah, here we are. Yes, Roy Noir's favorite song. You seen that? You love that film? It's good. I like it. It's like the whole thing is so well done. It's bittersweet. It's good. Okay, over here. So I think I need quick wire to make the... because I have the alternate recipe for circuit boards unlocked. So I can do that, I think. I can set that up in my main base, just right on the ground. That should be okay. Okay, right over here. Let's boop the whale out into the ocean. It's always fun. I also like how enemy AI breaks in the water and they just start walking in one direction. Okay, let me see. I think my alternate is plastic. Yeah, alternate is plastic and Caterium wire. Okay, so we hit... oh, this is just a regular... excuse me, regular splitter. So we'll do conveyor splitter here. Then I'll set up a assembler here. Right about there. We'll plumb the Caterium into that. Then we'll hook you up to power here. We'll say I want circuit, Caterium circuit board. For now, let's actually get rid of this so they all go right into there. Then organize. We'll set up a storage container here so that way we can run our plastic into it. I have a lot of plastic, so I'll just run all of that into there. Then we can organize from you. So now I'll have tons of circuit boards. Yeah, my first playthrough, I never actually built a lot of circuit boards. I ended up buying a lot of computers and stuff just because I didn't really want to take the time, and my factory was so poorly laid out that I couldn't actually build them. Like, my factory was horrible the first time around. Okay, there we go. So now we have tons of quick wire coming in. Let me go make my mill up the other slug real quick, so that gets me full max on circuit board production. Okay. I do like that you can pull stuff out and then put it back in to try and shock the assembler into thinking, oh yeah, I should probably max out or recognize the new slug amount. Okay, computers, I also need screws. But yeah, I think I need like a fair few computers for the train. Let me see what all I need. Monorail, select. Oh, we need modular frames, which I have. Oh, I have most of this actually, because I set up my modular frame factory earlier. We head on up to that floor. So yeah, it is computers. I should be able to make a lot, I think. I should be okay on those. It's just going to take screws and time. I want to set up a computer factory at some point too. So there's my modular frames. These will be my heavy frames. Oh, I'm running out of steel. Oh, crap, the bed. Starting to run low on steel beams. Let me go check my... I wonder why I'm running low on steel beams. This is my steel truck. Currently not driving. There he goes. I have no idea how he even got there. Okay, 2, 4, 6. Let's just nom all of those, and let's get back. I need 600 pipes. Those I can just grab upstairs, along with the modular frames. I've already played that one today. Let's do Talent Overworld. So you are my reinforced beams. Oh, you're just not maxed. Okay, so I need 100, so we can grab those. And then the next floor up has my steel pipes. I think. Oh no, I just got my organization here. 2, 4, 6. Perfect. So now let's head on down here. And I have no idea how this guy gets stuck here. Like, the node doesn't even go here. It's a straight line. How do you get stuck here? Okay, so right over here, let's go dump off everything that we need to fill this out. And computers will be our last thing. Yep, computers. So for that, I need plastic, I need screws, and I need... What else do I need? I forget. I could do quick wire and rubber. I could do that. Try and get plastic out of that. What else would I need if I do plastic? Cable, which I have a lot of plastic screws. I need a lot of screws. Yeah, let's do the quick wire recipe. So I'll need to swap over everything to rubber over there. Rubber and heavy oil. Yeah, because it makes rubber and heavy oil, so that'll be okay there. This guy will just keep making circuit boards. Let me head back to my oil so I can go make more. So 7, it takes 7 per. I need 33. So what would that be? 240? 241 circuit boards, which doesn't work because it needs an even 10. So we'll say 250 circuit boards to do this. Let's go grab up all the plastic I can, then I can swap them to rubber, so that way those guys start producing rubber instead. I think I did my math right. You can double check. Whatever 33 is times 7 should be that. Yeah, let's just beat this guy up so I can get his stuff. Come here, laser moose. I don't know what they're actually called. Oh, plasma spitter. I don't know if the community has a funny name for them or not. I just call them spitters. Okay, it's right over here. And let's go back across the water. Once I get like a train set up from my sulfur to here, I'll be so much happier because I can just snag that and just ride the rails into my sulfur or into the fuel here. Eventually, I'll probably just have a monorail running all the way across the world. Okay. Let's see how much coal this thing's dropping off to. I think it should be maxed out by now, the coal storage truck here. Where is he? Oh, he's way up at the top there. Okay, how we doing here? 5 coupons. I'll take them. So this, yeah, it's maxed out on coal. We got coal. So sulfur is the only one that those zip lines sure are handy. They are. They're handy and they're fun. Okay, are you guys? Yeah, you're still producing plastic. So now let me switch you. What is it? Let's switch you to rubber. Where is that? Recycled. Hold on. Do I not have that? No, here it is. Rubber heavy oil residue. That's what I wanted. I was just blind. Rubber. More rubber. Yeah, eventually I'm going to have like a massive oil field set up for just plastic, one set up for just rubber. So that way it is like we get everything we need. Okay, so we're still getting plastic from somewhere. I don't know where. Looks like it's down here. It might just be stored up. Yeah, because these are all rubber. Okay. So now take all those. Oh yeah, hold on. There. So now we'll send all of our rubber into here. Yeah, let's just trash all that. So it stops. Should stop putting in plastic soon. There we go. So now we got rubber coming in. So now I can head on back. Well, hold on. What do I need? Yeah, because I have to do it at the hub. The Cyrano from 1990. Not the new version with Peter Dinklage, the French version. Yes, the French version. With Cyrano de Bergerac. Or not Cyrano. What is his name? Gerard Depardieu. That's his name. The guy who was a Frenchman and then, for tax reasons, became a Russian citizen. Which I think is hilarious. Gerard Depardieu. Yes, that guy. Okay, so I do need the... what do I want to trash for this? I know what I can do. Let's do this. How do I keep ending up with mycelia? I'm not picking it up. I don't know where it's coming from. Yeah, that's a good film. But you have to know French, and you have to understand the language well enough that you can actually get all the phrases and the meanings behind it. Otherwise, you're like, oh, okay, sure. He's saying bye. Mycelia just lucky, I guess. Yep. I don't know where I keep getting shrooms from. Okay, so now now that I've freed up some space in my inventory, let's grab all of that rubber and let's head on back. What I could do, if I don't unlock... I'm going to unlock trains soon, but what I could do is just set up a truck to run back and forth. Yeah, I want to unlock trains because trains are just so handy to have. They carry a lot, they're fast, they're just a drain on the power supply. I also like the glitch here where if you're standing in just shallow enough water and you crouch... the game starts you crouching, but then it's like, oh, your head's underwater. So then it starts making you swim, but then, like, once you're done crouching, the game... Or you start falling to swim, but then the game checks and like, oh, your head is not underwater. So then it puts you back upright, and you stand back up, but then you're also holding crouch, so you start crouching, and the game's like, oh, your head is underwater. And then you just start spazzing out on the spot. It might have been from one of the trees I cut down up in the red forest. Yes. I hope. I don't know if it'll ever happen or how hard this would be to code, but I hope the turbo bass button on the boombox here, I would really like if it actually was in key with the music. Like whatever song you're playing, you press the bass button and it just played the actual note, just bass boosted. Okay, so I need to grab the circuit boards. Let's see. Let me put all the steel stuff back that I don't need. Oh good, my steel truck isn't dead. That's good. There he goes. So I can put you... yeah, I have a lot of steel beams here. I have a lot of coal in here. I do not need this much coal. I think I'm sinking it all is what's happening. Right? Yeah. No, it's not. Wait, where's that coal going? No, hold on. I know what's happening with that. Okay, so you're still making circuit boards. We are up to over 200. I think we have enough. Okay, let me go store everything here. Store what I don't need so I can grab everything I do need so I can actually make this. Let's put you in there. I need the rubber. I can also go sink the... well, I'm not going to be able to sink the animal protein just yet. I guess we can just store the fuel for now. Don't need that. I have a lot of plastic. I don't need that. I guess I can put that in my circuit board creator. Just let that run. So let's dump all you in there. Let's grab all the circuit boards out. Okay, so now I need... what else was it? Quick wire. I need a lot of quick wire, which I have. Thankfully. I have a lot. Okay, that should be enough there. So now we can make some computers and away we go. Wrong one. Right over here. Oh no, I need an assembler for it. Or no, I need a manufacturer. Crap the bed. Let's just put it out here, I guess. I need a lot of plastic for said manufacturer. Okay. Yeah, let's just set up a temp manufacturer out here so that way I can actually produce everything I need, because the alternative recipe doesn't register with the actual crafting bench, which I wish it did. So I need Caterium computer, fully maxed, and we'll make a few storage containers here. Oh, I need steel beams for my conveyor belts. Okay, good, good, good. Now we power you up. Hopefully this doesn't eat all of my power. Excuse me. Okay, now we fill up everything here. So Caterium goes in there. Rubber goes in there. Circuit boards go in there. And now this guy takes off. Okay, these actually build fast. That's good to know. Let's put a storage container right here, right next to the dog. See what he's got, actually. See if he's got me anything good. I think he still has the bacon. Yeah, he's still got the bacon. We'll give the summer sloop the bacon here. There you go, little umbrella. It's actually kind of a nice screenshot. Here, let's get a nice zoom in on that. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so that's producing happily away. We got 8 computers already. Once I get 33, I can launch the rocket and we can get monorail so I can cart the sulfur over to the fuel production so I can make compacted coal, so I can combine that with fuel so I can make turbo fuel. It just works. Oh, hold on. Glasses are kind of messy right now. Don't know if my eyes are acting up or if my glasses are dirty. Okay. Take all those right now. Let's just send off all the ones that I have. Let me put everything back that I don't need, instead of carting around an inventory slot of heavy modular frames just cuz. Yeah, I'll leave this guy just producing until the plastic runs out, just cuz might as well. I'll need circuit boards a lot in the future, especially since I think trains take a lot. They take circuit boards and motors, I think. No, they take computers. I think trains take standard computers and heavy modular frames. So I'm glad I'm building up a stockpile of them now. So let me drop off the stators that I have. Actually, I don't need to. I have a lot of stators saved up right now. We'll go sink them. Let's see, how am I going to do this? Actually, build one here. Clips. Shoot. I wish you could drop something onto the conveyor belt. I would like that. So that way, instead of having to hook up a chest every time, you could just drop it right onto the thing and say, all right, go. Okay, so stators we can sink because I do not need those. Alright. So there's that. Yeah, we're still taking in the quick wire here. We're making our circuit boards. That's nice. It's turned into nighttime, so now we're getting the lights kicking on. 17. I think that's enough. I think we have enough now. Oh, I need one more computer. Come on. There we go. And we now have trains.
Milestone reached. A new set of buildings and vehicles needed for long-range transportation has been made available.
Yes.
In addition to built-in power conduction, rails-based transit ensures increased efficiency and reliability for both the transport of pioneers and cargo.
All right. So we now have the monorail. So now if we go down to our transport menu, I now have the electric locomotive, freight car, train station, freight platform, fluid freight platform, NT platform, path signal, block signal, railway, and empty platform with catwalk. So I'm going to need to build 2 there, one of those, 2 train stations, and 2 freight platforms. So I'm going to need a lot of, 30 computers, 34 modular frames. We're going to need a lot for this. So, yeah, I need a Miner Mark II. Yeah, I think everything is what I need. But thankfully, I have already been planning ahead. So I have a lot of what I need. So let me go up. Let's grab some of these heavy frames. The computers are still producing away happily. So that's good. So right over here, I want these. I need 34 total. I'll just grab 50. I need some steel pipes, which I have here. And I need the 30 computers and 2 portable miners. Thankfully, I've already run power to the sulfur node in the north that I'm working for now. So I don't need to worry about running a power line because I have quartz production nearby to there. So I'm mostly set, actually. I just have to actually run the train. Let's just make a lot of railway here. Say 100, just to be safe. 100 railway. Yeah, well, I think we'll be okay. So that's good there. Yeah, it doesn't say we need any more pipes or anything. That's nice. So now let me go grab these pewters. 9. How many more are you gonna make? Oh, I'm out of circuit boards. Okay, we gotta port in all of our circuit boards now. You're back. Heard you made a mini Morgan cult. Whatever gave you that impression? Dang it. Tractor just clipped the front of me. Wait, do you not take fall damage when that happens? Huh. Wait a second. If I don't take fall damage when I hit the front of a vehicle, that would actually work really well for getting down cliffs. You just set up a tractor to run back and forth, and you just run into the front of it as you slide. That's actually not a bad idea. Redbird told you? Not really this time, no. Okay. So now let me go build my 2 portable miners. I think I have everything I need for that. No, we've mentioned him and we use the command a lot, but not this time. Okay, there's those. Take 7 per. How many are we up to? 17. So I need 13 more. Let's grab all these. How much more plastic? We have a lot more plastic saved up. We're going to be making a lot of those. A lot of circuit boards. Okay, let me go research a hard drive, see what alternative recipe we can get. Is there anything else I can just knock out of the way here? Geothermal would be kind of nice to have at some point. I need to get supercomputers. Oh, this radar technology. I want to get this. And I also need to get that radio signal scanning thing too. Okay, let's keep making some circuit boards here. Yeah, sadly, I built this base right where a leggy bean spawned. There's one leggy bean that loved to spawn right in here. So sadly, I had to kill one to make sure he no longer spawned in my base. But he kept spawning there and kept sticking his head through the floor. That was kind of inconvenient. Okay, let's get all the way. I have to go grab some more rubber. I'll be right back. I should probably unlock more vehicles at some point, like the Explorer. Or we could just take the factory cart all the way out here. It's horrible to drive across rocky landscape, but it's okay. Yeah, right up here. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my factory now. It's not a disorganized mess. It's actually kind of running pretty well. It's got resources that I tend to run out of. Why did Redbird say just dropkick it? That's what Nintendo Freak would say. I mean, he isn't wrong. I don't know. I was talking about the sulfur node being kind of far away, and he said just dropkick it. If life gives you leggies, make leggy zoo, not kill them. Well, the thing is, I couldn't do a zoo with him because he was right on the base. He was like underneath the floor. There wasn't enough room to make a zoo. And it was right in the middle of my tractor path. So he kind of had to go. But yeah, I don't know why Redbird said dropkick the sulfur node. Okay. Let's head over here. I have a lot of rubber going right now. I like my little cold guy there, just trundling along. I hope they do add in moving walkways for your truck so you can get up ramps faster. Okay, so my rubber... Yeah, like, look at this guy. I've left him. The leggy bean. Frequently dropkick sulfur nodes. He isn't wrong. Okay, then. I mean, to each their own. Oh, we're doing good on power right now. That's good. Do I have enough to make another fuel generator? I'm missing quick wire. I do not. But yeah, just some way for that tractor to get up the path quickly. I know they're trying to urge you towards different transport methods like trains and stuff, but I don't want to build a train spiral here. Like, I know they work well, but they're just kind of ugly. Unless I build another tractor and just have multiple tractors running that path. Because I think you can load multiple... You can run multiple tractors on one path, can't you? Yes, a dab indeed. Hold on, do I have that? Emoji. Oh, no, I just got this. I just got these. Okay. It says elbow cough. Technically, yes, it is coughing into your elbow, but it looks like a dab, so I think everybody uses it for that. Okay. It's right over here. Man, it's already 3:30. I've been playing for a while. I want to get that sulfur node hooked up. Yeah, let me hook up the sulfur node and then I'll probably call the stream. I just love the lights in the windows from the distance. It's pretty. I know it's all computer animation and none of this actually counts for anything, but I like it. 22. Oof. What would that be? 10:22 for you? I mean, that's not terribly late. Okay, so let's go grab the other circuit boards. We'll dump those in there. Then... there we go. We'll make some more computers. Perfect. What are you up to? 24. I need 6 more. The time. No, because... never mind. What? Oh, military time versus correct time. I will still die on this hill that 12-hour clock is better than 24. All right, Doge. Oh, you brought me berries. Here, we'll give you the berries back. There, you can have those berries. I gotta say though, I like it when he dropped this little summer sloop thing. They look really pretty. It looks like, what is that? It looks like frozen, like those frozen fruit bars with the like berries and the seeds in it and stuff. That's what it looks like to me. And now you will never be able to unsee it. 22:22 is 11:11. Are important times to you at least. Oh yeah, the repeating numbers. I remember that as a kid. Huh. That's okay. They must have planned it this way, but it's kind of nice. The circuit boards line up actually perfectly here with the... Okay, we have enough computers. We have everything we need. You still don't get it, but okay. No, I do not. No, the repeating times as a kid, that was always a thing. Make a joke. Or not make a joke, make a wish. It's like, oh, it's 11:11, make a wish. As a kid. All right, let me head over to my sulfur node. We'll make a train. We'll run the train to the oil field, and then we'll port the sulfur in that way. And this guy's dead again. Why? Why are these things so buggy? It's not the reason, but that also works. Now I'm curious, what is the reason? Okay. Let's see here. So the sulfur, I do have some set up already. Some stuff set up. Okay, there's my coal production, or my coal power plant here. So it's a box, but it works. Okay, I am going the right way. A little bit of lag here. It's fine, you may explain it later. Alright. I'm full health. Let's go. Where is... Yeah, quartz is over there, so I need to keep going this way. I think I have a lot of nuts. Yeah, I have 70 nuts. I'm good. I'm good for food. Ah, yes, the floating smoke rock. How have I not seen any Johnnies? Okay, power... Oh, hold on, hold on. Is this my sul... I think this might be my sulfur over here, actually. Yeah, this is my sulfur. All right. I left a crafting bench over here. Ooh, a little bit of lag. So I need a miner mark 2. Which one's which? This is normal. I think this one's impure. Yeah, that one's impure. So we'll use the normal. Unless I can do both. I need 2 portable miners. I might be able to do both. Okay. So I need 1, then 1 more. Yeah, we'll just funnel both in here just because that way it gives me more. So now, where am I going to put this? Let's do it right here. Transport. Train station. So let me, I think I got this right. The train station has to face out if you're doing a double. Great platform. We load into here. So now we can power you. Let's put 1 there. So now we can power that. We can power that. So now I can run. Let's combine it all here and stop playing that song because it's getting repeating. And let's keep going. So let's merge it, I think. Okay. You can make a wish when the clock shows repeating the same numbers. Yep, I remember that. When I was young, that was like the thing. Like, oh, it's 11:11, make a wish. It was fun. Okay, so now let's name this something. I'm not very creative with my train names. So now I need some rails. This one is set to load. So I need to run a rail. You can make a wish. Yeah, make a wish when the clock repeats. Ohio. What? Thomas, Edward. Oh, man. The old Thomas. Thanks. I loved Thomas as a kid. I knew them all by name. Okay, so I need railways here. Okay, this one's going to be trickier. I got to run it up here, I think. Right to there, and then I can run it over here. Because I need to scoot around this water. Okay, there's a charger coming after me. Gordon the Express, Percy, yes. Man, I haven't thought about... Oh, that's a big charger. Here, let's get him off the cliff. Come on. Come on. Oh, he forgot about me. Okay. No, he did not forget. Oh, crap the bed they hurt. Okay. Yeah, let's eat nuts. Big guy wants me. Okay, let's eat a lot of nuts and rush him over to the cliff here. Thomas the Tank Engine theme tune starts playing. Yes. I can barely remember it. And yoink. He gone. Man, it's been so long since I thought about that. That is nostalgia. James. Yeah, I can remember like the whistle or whatever it starts with. I like vaguely remember it. What was it? I'll have to listen to it again. It's in your head now. You're welcome. Okay. So let's do this. Let's run it over. How am I gonna run this? Let's run it through the canyon. That'll look scenic. Also kind of not very cool because I'm gonna be clipping through all of this, but that's okay. What on earth is happening with that train? Okay, so now I need to go. We'll scoot around the edge of my base just so I don't hamper the growth of it. I should play it. I will on my own time just because it is very most likely copyright protected. So if I do play it, I'm going to get copyright struck, and I don't really want to. Yes, I know that meme. The fat controller laughed. You are wrong. Okay. They thought it this last week because this dude in your class still watches it. Huh. I mean, teach their own, but it's kind of a kid show. Okay, let's take this over here. And let's just scoot the railway right through all of this. Perfect. So my base is over there. The train's going to scoot on around. Nostalgia crawling. Yes. Man. What was the... There was a movie that I watched. I owned the movie for it. It had a... Like, the bad guy in it had, like, a backhoe on his back. Don't want to say anything because knowing you would turn into an argument. I can understand that. Yeah, it's definitely a kid's show. It's, like, I don't understand... I can understand why someone would like it, but at some point, like, we all grow up. Okay, there we go. Let's keep this heading on by. Where am I? I think I know where I am. I'm going to run out of steel pipe. I'm glad I'm near my base. I need a lot more material. Nostalgia craving. Yeah. Man. Nostalgia. Okay, so let's go grab the pipe. Let's go grab the beams, because I need a lot more of each. Then I can finish my track. And once I set up my train, then that'll start running and we'll have sulfur. Average UK female moment. Oh, this is a joke. Please don't hate me. Too late. Hatred inbound. JK. Let's see. So my steel pipe is going to be up another level. Nah, JK. Let's see. So this is my modular. So this is all iron here. So my steel is this one. I'm running very low on steel beams, actually. So let's grab all those up. I think the reason is I'm just producing way too much coal here. Let's see. Because I think I have some steel beams in here. No, I'm grabbing them all. Okay, yeah, it is producing steel beams. I have a lot more saved up at my base. Let me go grab those. Thankfully, these are mostly passive factories here, so I'm not too worried if they're 100% efficient. They just kind of exist and slowly build up stuff as opposed to needing everything right now. Just worked out pretty well. I have just too many resources. Poor me. I know. Suffering from success. Here we go. Oh, there we go. There's all my beams. There's all the pipes. So yeah, now I got plenty of stuff. Let's do this. So my railway is out here somewhere. I'm going to go find it. It's a good problem to have, though. It's too many resources. Okay, where... Oh, there's a crash thing? How did I not see this? Here, let's boombox these guys. Maybe I did pick this up already. Okay, there's that. Good. Oh, I did, yeah. Kind of figured I would have, because I tend to explore around my base, but you never know. Sometimes stuff slips my sight. Okay, more track. Let's add this into... Oh, shoot, wrong button. 7. So now I want you here. Perfect. So... I do like how the track actually tries to warp to the landscape. So like as you're building it, it like does try and make it look realistic. Sometimes it's not perfect, but it actually looks really good instead of just a straight shot. Okay, so now let's bring the coal. If I run it along the shore, I think that's going to work better. It'll be a lot smoother, no landscape to worry about. Let's do that. Try and run it along the shore here and make my life a little bit easier. Okay, so that goes there. We'll run through the trees. That's okay. It'll be a scenic train. Okay, so then you can go right here. And okay. This is too long in it. Yep, that's too long. Could you imagine having to build trestles and little bridges and blowing out cuts all the time? Oh, that would make this game very frustrating. I'm glad it's not set up like that. Okay, I don't like it cutting through the ground like that. So at least try and make it somewhat realistic. Shoot, stop bending down. Maybe going through the ocean side here may not have been the best idea. So the thing is, I thought that the beach was a lot shallower here. So I thought I could just run it right along the edge. I didn't realize it dropped off so sharply there. Okay, so now I need a shallow spot to try and cross. Which I think I have over here. Here, let's get across so I can run the train. So I think I no, I don't swim here. All right, that's good to know. So then we'll port it over here. This is going to be one very long train track. Okay. Sure beats conveyor belts, though. Gotta say. Okay, let's keep the train out of the oil there. So that way, should I ever want to use it in the future, I'm not blocking it. I have learned that. And build across here. Okay, perfect. So then we head on over here. And full-size chutes and ladders. Yep. Perfect. So now I need to build my station here. So train station, I need to flip it so it goes this way. No, it's snakes and ladders. No. Tis chutes and ladders. Okay, let's actually put this on platforms here. Snakes and ladders. Wait, what do you guys call it? Think you missed an important bit of information? Probably not. Just talking about running conveyor belts across the world being like chutes and ladders. Okay. There's that. These, I think, need like 5 wide for the train to run on. Because Merca, yes. It's Where's Waldo and Snakes and Ladders. Or was it Shoots and Ladders? Not Snakes. That's the British version. Okay, so now I need my train station here. Let's put this right about here, I think. So I can get rid of you. That's nice. Because instead, I'm putting my freight platform here. Oh yeah, he did. You're so confused why Pioneer Robot brought it up. Yeah, because the world crossing conveyor belts. What's going on with this power pole here? Okay, there we are. It's Snakes and Ladders. No. Where's Waldo and Shoots and Ladders? Okay, can I connect them? Oh man, it's just short. Perfect. So I now have my train station running all the way here. So in theory, if I simply connect this to here and you set you to unload, all I need to do now is set an electric train here, a freight car here, and another electric motor here. Check the timetable. Call this Turbo Fuel Depot 1 or something. No, where's Wally and Snakes and Ladders? No. Okay, train. Edit timetable. We want Sulfur Depot to Turbo Fuel. Save changes. Turn on self-driving. And would you look at that? Come back here. Off we go to the Sulfur. We have successfully ported Sulfur all the way across the map. Now you can delete messages on YouTube. You can retract messages on YouTube. You've always been able to. Okay, a little bit of clipping there, but that's okay. Yeah, look at this thing go. And you can honk it too. Oh, you can't? It might just be a mod thing now. I know you used to. I've seen people do it. Yes. This is beautiful. Yeah. I need to clear out all the trees here and the plants. Plants regrow, sadly. Yeah. I now have Sulfur going over into my Turbo Fuel Depot. I can come back and fix this. Could be on computer. It might be. But yeah, I now have Sulfur coming into the Turbo Fuel Depot. I have coal in the Turbo Fuel Depot. Clicked on your own message and it gave you the option to remove. Yeah, I think on computer you can. Phone, maybe not. But there, let's see what this looks like going all the way back. Up there is the uranium little node. Yeah, pretty proud of this. And it's not a conveyor belt, so that's good. Yeah, I think I'm going to go... At some point later off camera, I'm going to fix this track and try and make it, like, sit on the land smoother. I know there's a big spider around here somewhere. I've seen him before. He's gotten angry at me. Oh, you can? You didn't see it? Rip. Okay, off down here we go. Yes. Well, now the horn's stuck on. That's good. Yeah, we unload all the sulfur into here. Beautiful. And let me make sure that it works going back too. I'm gonna switch trains here so I can get on the front one. I've also found out, just for fun, I decided to sit underneath the cargo thing as it drops. That kills you. I found that out the hard way. Don't do that. Okay, on back we go. So we load up all that sulfur there and off we go. Yeah, I love this game. Just as I'm playing this game, I always think of that one meme. Guys only want one thing and it's disgusting. And then what boys want is just a train carting sulfur across landscape. You change your default color in Satisfactory to be baby blue. Nice. I haven't figured out how to actually change the default color. I tried and now it auto colors everything. And white. That'd be a good color mix. Sitting under a cargo loader will kill you. Yes. Getting run over by a train will not. Getting run over by a car will not. Getting a box dropped on you will. Well, because I got run over by the train, so it's like, oh, that doesn't hurt you. And then I sat under the cargo as it unloads, and that didn't kill me. So I'm like, oh, that doesn't do anything. So I sit under the cargo as it loads, and it's like, oh, that does kill you. Makes total sense. Yay. On back we go. Yeah, I need to fix that clipping there. Joke's on me. What's the joke on me? I might have to make this bigger too. I don't know how much sulfur can build up. I have to see when I get there. If this is full of sulfur, then I'll need to add in another freight platform. In multiplayer, if you join someone's world, you can do that and glitch inside and you don't die. Oh, wow. Welcome to multiplayer. Getting smashed by cargo loader. Yep. Happens to the best of us. I need to delete these platforms too so it looks nicer. Okay. Here we are, so now it should drop off all the sulfur, and we are now making compacted coal. All I need to do now is make a refinery, port the fuel into the refinery, and I am done. Are you driving the train? It is self-driving. I am not driving it. Okay, so there it goes. That unloads. Yes, I love self-driving. Here, let's color this guy. What do we want to color him? Lime green. It's got to be lime green. Always. That is kind of ugly, but I kind of like it. There he goes. So now we should... Yep, there goes the sulfur. On into these assemblers. And I now have compacted coal. Is that my favorite color? Yes, lime green is my favorite. Neon green or lime green, one of the two. Okay, so now I'll have to figure out how to organize everything. But yeah, I am now pretty much done with my turbo fuel generator. Yeah, this has a lot of coal in it. So you know the swatches below custom color. These guys? Yeah. I know you need color cartridges for these. Okay. Yeah, I need to build a refinery for these. I don't have the motors. No, not them. What, down here? Or are you talking way down here? In the color tab. Right here? Then... Oh, right-click it. I see. So you can right-click it and say that's the default. Can you? Okay, yeah. Okay, I see. So yeah, you go down here. Don't do that. I'm not doing that. Okay. Okay, let's edit you. Nice lime green and a very deep blue. That's a better look, I think. Okay, there's that. Everything shall be green. Let me explain what you were going to say. So what you're saying is I should do that. Okay, so these are all full up. Let's see. Let me check this. See if it tells me. Takes 6 per tick. So 18 points, 18 and 3/4 per. Okay. Let me see if I can do some math here. So if you paint something with a swatch, then change the swatch color, the painted item also changes. Oh, I did not know that. So what you're saying is, if I change this now... No, that doesn't change. Instead of everything being Tonka yellow. Yes. Right there. Set active swatch. Set it to vehicles. Not foundations, not concrete wall. Just vehicles. Where's my coal tractor? Oh, he's way up there, isn't he? Oh, there he is. Look at him go. Also, if you want the default color to change the top one above custom color. Okay. There he goes. Yes, look at him happily trending along. Structure, swatch. Here, let's change this one. We'll do a dusky yellow, and what else would work well with this? A nice gray, I think, would. Let's put a little orange into that gray. A little bit of red. That should work well. It also changes like jetpack. It's cool. Nice. All right, I got a green tractor delivering coal. But yeah, this has been fun today, I think. I might play some more of this on stream. We'll see. I enjoy it a lot. I like playing this game. It's a lot of fun. It is definitely a time sink, though. It is not a fast game. But we'll see if I do any more of it. As this is my world, I kind of play off camera, so I am just kind of playing on it as I go. But yeah, this has been Satisfactory, building a turbo fuel generator. Yeah, I'm going to be streaming on Sunday as well. No video coming this week. I'm trying to get back to one every other week. I've been really busy recently, so unfortunately that hasn't worked out terribly well, but I'm hoping to get back to that. Other than that, streaming on Twitch Thursday and Friday. Next week, streaming on Twitch is only going to be 1 week because my work schedule is really weird. So that'll be that one time next week on Twitch, once on YouTube, and then after that it should change. But it's going to be mainly later in the week, I think, for all that. That's about all I have. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I shall see you guys next time. Take care.